Officer Sines, an LA police officer with training in domestic violence. Officer Haddon, her understudy, yes, in his first week, studying to pick up on these signs of domestic abuse. Officer Gatlin, Brandon Patterson, who worked at Eastern Columbia Building, Kate James, Ms. Heard's former personal assistant, Tara Roberts, Alejandro Romero. He took his deposition from his car because he had to go to work, but it didn't stop him from telling the truth.
How's it going?
Edward White, Mr. Depp's business manager. Laura Wasser, one of the most famous divorce lawyers in California. Morgan Knight.
Depp's got this. I actually think Johnny
Beverly
Depp wins.
Leonard, Morgan Tremaine, and Kate Moss. And all the other witnesses whose stories support Mr. Depp's description of what took place. These
I think
people
he
have
does,
nothing
man.
to gain by coming forward.
They got Kate fucking Moss.
They have everything to lose.
That's star-studded.
You have seen Mr. Waldman's statements and evidence in this case. When you look at them, you can tell that the key point Mr. Waldman was making in each of these statements was simply that Ms. Heard's accusations against Mr. Depp were lies. That's why he talks about an abuse hoax. Now, Ms. Heard has the burden of proof of proving that
You said
Mr.
Johnny would
Waldman's statements
lose
are
last
false.
time?
And that means that Ms. Heard has to do more than prove that Mr. Waldman got some details
Amber's
wrong.
lawyers are inept.
She has to prove that Mr. Waldman's statements are false in their essential meaning.
Thanks, Yash.
In other words, she has to prove that her abuse claims are not a hoax. But as we've seen, the evidence is overwhelming that Ms. Heard's claims of abuse are
They're
false.
so dumb.
We should also spend a bit of time talking about actual malice. It is Ms. Heard's burden to prove that Mr. Waldman's statements were made with actual malice. And actual malice means knowledge that the statements were false or reckless, and that's an important word, reckless disregard for the truth. But here, there is clear evidence that Mr. Waldman genuinely believed that Ms. Heard had committed a hoax. You watched him give the testimony by deposition in this case. He testified about the evidence he found persuasive, the numerous witnesses and the sworn depositions of the police officers who went to the penthouses that night and again saw no injuries. There is no evidence in this record, none, that Mr. Waldman acted with actual malice. He believed Mr. Depp. He believed the record.
There's no way Amber wins. I think I agree.
Mr. Waldman's statements were not made by Mr. Depp. Ms. Heard needs to prove that Mr. Waldman was acting as Mr. Depp's agent. And within the scope of that agency, within the scope of the agency of the employment, when he made the statements, Mr. Waldman is a lawyer.
I think Johnny wins.
Ms. Heard has not presented evidence that making those statements was part of Mr. Waldman's responsibilities as Mr. Depp's lawyer. There's nothing in the record. Ms. Heard is also claiming to be suffering from PTSD and claims that she has something to do with Mr. Waldman's statements. Ms. Heard wants you to believe that she suffers from PTSD because Mr. Depp purportedly abused her. But as usual, Ms. Heard is not telling the truth. As you heard from Dr.
Camille's
Shannon
like a
Curry,
damn celebrity
Ms. Heard
now.
does not have PTSD, and she does not act like a person with PTSD. Ms. Heard is an actress in a major film, involved in sommelier training. She just had a baby. Dr. Curry also found that Ms. Heard attempted to grossly exaggerate her symptoms during testing.
What does her baby
which is a
got
sign
to do
of
with
malingering.
She's got a
Or
baby.
said
She
differently,
can't be faking
of
it.
Ms. Heard lying. Ms. Heard hired Dr. Don Hughes to help her with this narrative. Dr. Hughes did not catch Ms. Heard's exaggeration during testing because Dr. Hughes used an improper malingering screen test. She wasn't going to find it. One that is meant to identify an examinee's attempt to fake a severe mental illness or psychosis, not PTSD. Dr. Hughes diagnosed Ms. Heard with PTSD without administering the gold standard diagnostic test used for PTSD.
What's
She
that
diagnosed her, think about that, she diagnosed her with PTSD before administering the test she admitted was the gold standard.
Kitten.
2 years after diagnosing Ms. Heard with PTSD, And curiously, shortly after Dr. Curry administered the gold standard diagnostic test in her evaluation of Ms. Heard, but before it was disclosed, Dr. Hughes decided to administer the gold standard. Finally.
Yeah, there's probably cocaine in her hair.
Even after Dr. Hughes used the proper test,
and then she goes,
there were a number of deficiencies in her administration of that test. You saw them, including her failure to even follow the instructions that render her diagnoses unreliable. Ms. Heard's claim for monetary damages related to Mr. Waldman's statements, frankly, it's a fantasy. Ms. Heard speculates wildly.
Amber's behaving weird. On God, she hasn't fucking moved.
But in reality, Ms. Heard has not shown any damage at all that was because of or by Mr. Waldman's statements. There is evidence of a mountain of negative press coverage about Ms. Heard, including press reports about her defecating in Mr. Depp's bed, cutting off his finger, and putting out a cigarette on his face. But none of that has anything to do with Mr. Waldman's statements. And Ms. Heard has presented no evidence, none, of any film or other project that she has lost because of the statements. In fact, you heard from Warner Brothers president, Walter Hamada, who explained that Ms. Heard suffered no loss, none.
Her makeup looks like she's doing a bruise. I think she just has dark shadow under bags.
Aquaman 2.
Some people have big bags, especially if they have thin faces and they get older.
Catherine Arnold testified. But
like Cameron Diaz.
From Mr. Waldman, Ms. Heard would be a much more successful in her career. To form this opinion, Ms. Arnold compares Ms. Heard to actors such as Jason Momoa, the actual Aquaman.
Relax, Tim.
Chris Pine, Gal Gadot, and Zendaya. But as Richard Marx, who does deals every day, that's his job, not testifying.
And he write the Communist Manifesto?
Does deals in Hollywood. And Doug Banya both testified that these actors are simply not comparable to Ms. Heard. After all, Jason Momoa, he was Aquaman. Chris Pine, he was Captain Kirk.
Oh, this is
Gal
so
Gadot,
mean.
Wonder Woman. Zendaya, she's been acting since she was 13 years old on the Disney Channel.
Oh, dude, this is such a dig.
Further, the Q scores of these actors are not at all comparable with Ms. Heard's Q scores. As Mr. Banya testified, Ms. Heard's rating was less compared to these actors, and all of Ms. Heard's Q scores ratings were less favorable than the average of all performers. As you heard from Michael Spindler, because Ms. Arnold relied on the salaries of these comparable actors to calculate Ms. Heard's damages, Ms. Heard's claim for damages makes no sense. There's no connection. Further, and more fatally for Ms. Heard's damages claim, is that there's no connection to the Waldman statements, to Mr. Waldman's statements. Even if you find damage to her career, you have to connect it to the defamatory statements. There is no connection. Mr. Banya testified that all the negative tweets that Ms. Heard has entered into evidence have no causal connection to the statements underlying Ms. Heard's counterclaims. Specifically, Ms. Heard's expert, Mr. Ron Schell, presented a flawed methodology that included...
So here's the biggest problem right now. Johnny Depp's team, this is the biggest problem for Amber Heard. Johnny Depp's team has 36 minutes to talk, and Amber Heard's team has 6 minutes. So they just have to sit here and shut up and listen for 30 fucking minutes while Camille goes on and on about how irrelevant and shit their fucking case has been. Why?
Knows perfectly well
because they have an equal amount of time for the whole case.
Buried at the bottom of articles
not good
in a
time
mere
efficiency.
The Daily Mail.
They were a bad football coach.
And the statements are substantially true, since all they do really is point out that Ms. Heard's abuse allegations are false.
They fucked up.
Ms. Heard's counsel argued that Ms. Heard did not write the title of the online version of the op-ed, which stated, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath."
That was a big point.
That has to change. It does not matter whether or not Ms. Heard wrote the title. You will recall from the court's instructions this morning that what matters is whether Ms. Heard republished the defamatory language.
True.
That instruction states in part that you should find Ms. Heard republished this article if she, quote,
this is the last day,
retransmitted the defamatory material with the goal of achieving
what's the split?
a new audience.
50-50.
Stated differently, republication occurs when the speaker has affirmatively, that's important, affirmatively reiterated the statement. Ms. Heard affirmatively reiterated the statement. She posted it on her Twitter.
Camille's halfway through her time.
If we could please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 3.
Half her time's up. She's got 17 minutes to try to clutch her case.
This is the tweet Ms. Heard sent. She retweeted the Washington Post tweet to a new audience.
Bro, 0 likes, 0 relevance.
And she affirmatively reiterated the statement by proudly declaring, "Today I published this op-ed in the Washington Post." She didn't quibble with the title. She said proudly, "Today I published this op-ed in the Washington Post." The title of the op-ed was
Who are you
prominently
hoping wins the
displayed in
case?
tweet.
No, what do you mean?
That is enough
hoping?
for you, members of the jury, to find that Ms. Heard
Oh
republished
gosh.
the title
I
of the op-ed
really hope Amber
and
Heard
adopted
gets
the
$50
statement
million.
as her own. She
Oh,
can and
jeez.
should be held liable and responsible for that statement.
I hope whoever is the most correct wins.
Ms. Heard tries to make something out of the fact that Mr. Waldman reported her to law enforcement in Los Angeles for perjury after her allegations of abuse were made against Mr. Depp. But I'll submit to you that all this proves is that Mr. Waldman believes Ms. Heard has committed perjury. Mr. Ronborn argued that the lack of supporting evidence for Ms. Heard's allegations of horrendous, constant abuse is somehow not something to be considered. That it is shameful for you to consider the fact that she didn't
I think Johnny
document
Depp already
all the
won.
terrible injuries that she claims to have suffered. That is a twisted argument. First, you know, because you have seen and listened to Ms. Heard in action, that Ms. Heard is a woman who's documenting things throughout their relationship. And it is instructive that the things she chose to document had nothing to do with violence. She documented Mr. Depp sleeping. She documented lines of cocaine, featuring prominently Mr. Depp's loan-out company, or production company, Infinitum. Stage photographs. That's what she documented. Mr. Rottenborn's entire argument assumes that Mr. Depp, a man, should be disbelieved because despite the fact that Ms. Heard can't support her accusations with actual evidence. What we have put to you, the jury, is not that because Ms. Heard didn't take enough pictures or tell people about abuse that it didn't happen.
Ew, why is she smiling?
What we have put to you
Dude,
is
it's
that
crazy
given
how much everyone is
and
on
constant
Johnny's
the
side.
abuse Ms. Heard claims,
Amber
she
smiles,
would have
people are
had
like, that
serious
fucking
injuries.
conniving
That's a
bitch.
fact. She would have
I
had
knew
serious
she would do
injuries
this on the stand, that fucking
that would have
wily
been
little bitch.
observable in the pictures
And then
we
Johnny
looked at,
smiles,
by
and then
the
it's like,
witnesses.
and then he laughs, and then they go, me channel theme, and they go, Johnny acting kawaii des in the courtroom? Teehee?
We are not here because Ms. Heard told the world Mr. Depp was verbally abusive. This is not about the words used by Mr. Depp. We are here because Ms. Heard told the world that Mr. Depp was physically and sexually abusive. That's what Ms. Heard was saying in the op-ed. On May 27th, exactly 6 years ago today, 2016, Ms. Heard walked into court with a mark on her face to tell the world that her husband was abusive. She renewed that falsehood in her op-ed, describing herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. And she published the op-ed, including the title, claiming that she spoke up against sexual violence. Everyone knew who she was talking about when she used those words. She was alleging physical and sexual abuse. She was not alleging
You farming
emotional
content out the trial?
or psychological abuse.
I just wanna
She was
watch the
alleging
ending.
Physical and sexual
So, yeah.
abuse. Ms. Heard cannot run away from her own allegations now. You have all heard the evidence of what she alleged against Mr. Depp in 2016, and you have all heard her incredibly dramatic, over-the-top story of physical and sexual abuse. That story was a defamatory lie. Ms. Heard tried to argue that you only need to find that Mr. Depp might have touched Ms. Heard once in order to find in her favor, because that makes her a victim of abuse. But common sense should tell you that you can't pick and choose Ms. Heard's allegations. You saw her on the stand. We all did. She gave the performance of her life, telling you story after story of abuse. And not just any abuse, but extravagant, over-the-top allegations of abuse that would be truly brutal, horrific, if true. You either believe all of it, or you believe none of it.
Oh, that was her main argument
Either
earlier.
she's telling the truth,
AKA,
including in
if
her
you
most
find one
extreme
hole,
allegations,
then
or
unravel
she's
the
lying.
whole web.
Either she was raped by a bottle, or she's the sort of person who would get on the stand in this courtroom and lie to you and the world about being raped.
Dude, I feel like she knows
And if she
she's
would lie
gonna
about
lose.
that, what wouldn't she lie about? You can't find that Mr. Depp hit her once. Either he hit her countless times, or you can't believe a single word that comes out of her mouth.
Using rape in a closing
And what is
argument's
the
pretty
actual meaning
strong.
of Ms. Heard's op-ed? That's an important question.
She breaking?
It's not that Mr.
Looks
Depp
like she
said a
wants to
nasty
cry.
word to her once. It's not that Mr. Depp might have hit her once. It's that she is a representative of domestic abuse. And by extension,
I think she wants to
Mr.
cry, and she
Depp
looks like
is a
she's doing the
representative
Robert
of
De Niro
abuse
face.
Perpetrators. Words matter. Ms. Heard has shown
I
you
do
a
it
lot
when-
of text
when I
messages
cry
from
sometimes.
Mr. Depp with some very
I've De
vivid
Niro'd before.
language. As I told you at the start of this trial, Mr.
You
Depp
lick
has a
me,
unique
fucker.
style of writing.
It's my Robert De
He
Niro.
uses words I don't use. And you probably don't use either. But as you also heard during this trial, Mr. Depp writes in that way, in part because he modeled his writings on literary giants like Hunter S. Thompson. And he's got a dark sense of humor. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's who he is. And Mr. Depp owns text messages. He acknowledges that he said those things, and he said
Yeah,
things.
Johnny Depp called her a fucking dumb bitch who should die and rot in prison. Because he's emulating the literary greats. Now let's dissect. Let's jump into Johnny's words for a moment.
Ms. Heard is trying to use Mr. Depp's words against him. It is Ms. Heard who repeatedly admitted to violence. In her own words. You've heard the tapes. You've heard her admit
No, he
to
wasn't
violence.
just like an upset ex-husband. He was...
Ms. Heard can try to distract
That's
you with
art.
text messages showing that Mr. Depp uses bad language and has a dark sense of humor. But none of that, I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, none of that is evidence of abuse. Hitting your husband is evidence of abuse.
Yeah, that's true.
Mr. Ronborn talked about the burden of proof. Let's talk about that for a minute. Mr. Depp only has to show that it is more likely than not, that the statements in the op-ed are false, that it is more likely than not that they have a defamatory implication, that it is more likely than not that Ms. Heard designed and intended the statements to refer to Mr. Depp. And the evidence on these points is clear. Ms. Heard made these allegations 6
Whose side are
years
you
ago
on? You
today,
fucking weirdos
May
are so
27th,
obsessed
2016.
with like going
went out of
into a
her
trial
way to
picking
make
a
them
side
public,
like it's a football
tipping
game.
off TMZ. When she published the op-ed, she was reminding everyone in Hollywood and the world.
I think Johnny Depp will win the case. Amber Heard's lawyers seem pretty fucking inept, and I think they have a lot of inconsistencies. Oh my, I hope Johnny Depp wins $50 million. It'd be such a fucking pog thing in my
It
day.
was to promote Ms. Heard. It was
That's
timed to
weird
be
to me.
released at the same time as Aquaman on December 21st, 2018. And it was timed to coincide with her announcement of her ambassadorship at the ACLU for women's rights. That's not a coincidence. It was designed that way. That was not a statement about legislative reforms. This was about
Sir, read the
burnishing
chat.
Ms. Heard's reputation at the expense of Mr. Depp's. It was about Ms. Heard continuing to portray herself as a heroic survivor of abuse. And on the question of actual malice, That just means whether or not Ms. Heard
Pick a
knew
side.
the
I'm on Johnny
allegations
Depp's side
were
because
false.
Camille's pretty and Amber Heard did
Ms. Heard
cocaine.
knows perfectly well
Sorry.
that she wasn't abused. She has direct knowledge of that. She was in that relationship. So actual malice is easily established. You may have noticed that no one showed up for Ms. Heard in this courtroom other than her sister. Every other witness who traveled to Virginia for her was a paid expert.
Oh.
This is a woman who burns bridges.
Oh.
Her close friends don't show up for her.
Oh.
Mr. Rottenborn tried to discredit Mr. Depp's witnesses by suggesting they're all on Mr. Depp's payroll. So he doubled down on the hoax theory, that everyone's just lying. First of all, it's not even true Keenan Wyatt is on his payroll. Ben King isn't on his payroll. Officer Melissa Sines isn't on his payroll. Morgan Tremaine isn't on his payroll. Officer Tyler Haddon, he's not on his payroll. Beverly Leonard, Alejandro Romero, Brandon Patterson, Morgan Knight. None of those people are on his payroll. And Kate Moss is most definitely
I told
not
you.
on Mr.
Kate
Depp's
Moss was the
payroll.
difference maker, man. You
Ms.
get
Heard
Kate
wants you
Moss,
to
that's
believe that
star
all these
power. You get to
people are
name
lying.
drop her.
Let's talk about the Boston plane. Ms. Heard wants you to believe that the recording you heard is from the Boston plane flight. But that's quite telling. What did Ms. Heard capture of this supposed rampage? Mr. Depp moaning in distress? That's what she chose to record. What sort of person records something like that? What sort of person takes pictures of their husband or boyfriend or fiance who's struggling with sobriety, nodding off with ice cream dripping down his leg, his hand in his pocket, or asleep on the ground? What sort of person does that? Definitely not someone that's afraid of him. And Ms. Heard's attorney told a story of May 21 that was completely,
God, Camille's
utterly
going.
inconsistent with the testimonies of Officers Sines and Haddon, who testified clearly that they saw no
So
signs
deep.
of
7 more
injury,
minutes, I think.
no sign of property damage. And she told a story about how Officer Sadanaga's, I'll get that right, Sadanaga's testimony was also wrong. She testified that the report was only required in case of a crime. Ms.
Is this a
Heard's
filibuster?
attorneys tried
No, it's
to
a
tell
closing
you that
argument.
Mr. Depp apologized on May 22nd because he had hit Ms. Heard.
She's using every
Mr.
inch
Depp
of
didn't
her
apologize
final
to
39
Ms. Heard
minutes.
on May 22nd for hitting her. He apologized because he was leaving Ms. Heard. And this was a woman that, in spite of all her violence and all her rage, Mr. Depp, he loved her. He had been with her for years. Of course he apologized when he finally broke it off. Ms. Bredehoff also tried to tell you that Ms. Heard did everything in her power to keep the authorities away.
It's
And
36
to
or
not get
39.
Mr. Depp in trouble on May 21st, 2016. Take a minute and think back to what Ms. Heard did 6 days later, 6 years ago today. She walked into court with a visible mark on her face, not wearing makeup that day. She tipped off TMZ, she made it public, and she showed
Wait,
up
no
on the cover
verdict
of People
today?
magazine
No,
with
you're
a
dumb
mark
as
on
bricks.
her
There's
face.
definitely a verdict today, right?
Was that protecting Mr. Depp? Or was she trying to destroy him? Mr. Rottenborn asked you to consider why you're here. So why are you here? You're here because of a lie. And that was a lie that Ms. Heard repeated in the op-ed. At the start of this trial, we told you that this trial is about the evidence. The evidence overwhelmingly shows that Ms. Heard is an abuser and that she is a liar. She lied about Mr. Depp
shit.
and took on the role of a lifetime as a public figure representing domestic abuse. What is her best evidence of that abuse? A video of Mr. Depp banging cabinets around, and text messages of Mr. Depp using bad words and dark, ugly humor, but never
She
once
said it would end
admitting
before
to
Memorial
abuse.
Day.
Pictures of Mr. Depp sleeping. That's her best evidence. Ms. Heard herself Ms. Heard held herself out to the world as a representative of abuse survivors everywhere, the face of the Me Too movement. This is not a Me Too situation. There are no Me Toos, just not me's. Ms. Heard does not deserve to be known as a representative of survivors of abuse, and Mr. Depp does not deserve to be known as a representative of perpetrators of abuse. That is what this case is about. It's not about money. It's about giving Mr. Depp his life back 6 years ago when she took it away. While you deliberate, ask yourselves why Mr. Depp would put himself through this. Expose every embarrassing detail of his life on national television. If he was guilty of anything that Ms. Heard accuses him of. We ask you, we implore you, to render a verdict for Mr. Depp. We ask you to set the record straight, that he is not the abuser she described, and that she is not the heroic survivor she portrayed. And we ask you to tell Ms. Heard that what she did was wrong. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dang.
Rebuttal closing?
All right. So they only have 6 minutes for their closing. By the way, that'll be in like 18 fan cams right there. That moment right there is I guarantee like a fan cam's already been made. If you haven't made one yet, go ahead and make one. That's an easy 300,000 likes on Twitter. I can already see the Asmund Gold title. Johnny Depp cheers with Camille after deafening defeat of Amber Turd. That's a gimme. That one's on the house, Asmund. 6 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's interesting that in both their opening and their rebuttal closing that you heard Mr. Depp's attorneys address none of Ms. Heard's witnesses. None of Ms. Heard's witnesses. They listed their own, who didn't see, who are on his payroll, weren't there behind closed doors with him, but they didn't address any of the witnesses.
They already addressed the
example,
payroll
Josh
thing.
Brew, Rocky Pennington, Liz Mars, who were all there on May 21st, Melanie Iglesias, who covered Ms. Heard's bruises. They say that no one showed up for her. No one showed up for her, but then they say that these people aren't friends anymore. If they're not friends anymore, then why would they be doing what they would suggest are lying for her? Why would they be corroborating everything that she says? It's this simple.
Oh, press one in chat. He's choking.
That Depp was abusive to Amber one time ever in any of the various forms of abuse, not only physical, verbal, emotional, psychological, sexual,
press
any
F
of the
in
ways
chat,
of
not
abuse,
one. Why would you press one?
then your
Press
job
F.
is very
My bad.
easy. And you can not only deny Mr. Depp's claim, but you can fine for Amber on her counterclaim. And it's interesting that Ms. Vasquez just changed their theory after 6 weeks. She said, oh, well, domestic abuse just means physical abuse. It's not what Mr. Depp said. It's not what Dr. Curry said. It's not what Dr. Hughes said. It's not what you know to be true.
It's what the article said.
That the evidence that you've seen constitutes all sorts of abuse. And there's a reason that they're running as fast as they can from those sorts of abuse, because they know that he did it. Now, the suggestion that Amber's abuse allegations are a hoax is vicious and vile. Mr. Depp can say whatever he wants now, but he can't change the evidence that you've seen at the trial. The evidence shows that Ms. Heard did not commit abuse hoaxes. Not about sexual violence, not about May 21st, 2016, and certainly not about Mr. Depp and Mr. Waldman's catch-all, all-purpose statement that Ms. Heard's abuse hoax, which suggests that every one of her allegations are false, that that's coming to an end. The evidence shows she did not commit any of those hoaxes. The evidence shows that she was abused exactly how not only she, but her witnesses supporting her claims say that she was, and their witnesses even, who claim that Mr. Depp abused her. Ms. Vasquez talked about actual malice. She says because Mr. Waldman was acting as Mr. Depp's agent, you have to look at Mr. Waldman. They're standing in the shoes of one another. And as Mr. Depp's agent, Mr. Depp's malice is Mr. Waldman's malice. Mr. Depp's malice is Mr. Waldman's malice. He acted with actual malice when he made these statements. Now, after years and years of Mr. Depp controlling the roles that Ms. Heard took, Ms. Heard had the biggest hit of her career, 3 months before she was sued. She had withstood Mr. Depp's attempt to have her fired from Aquaman and his own jealousy as his career went down the drain before her op-ed for reasons having nothing to do with Ms. Heard. But once the lawsuit against Ms. Heard was filed, his campaign that he promised to destroy her entered a new phase. And then it reached a crescendo when Mr. Depp and Mr. Waldman decided to meet with the Daily Mail together and decide to plant statements that were defamatory of Ms. Heard.
God, if she just never wrote the
spring of
op-ed,
2020,
she would have a
leading up to the UK
thriving
trial.
career, and he would be
You've heard
irrelevant.
Amber and her agent, Jessica Kovacevic, talk about the impact to Amber's career. She can't get hired because of the negative treatment she gets. Studios like her, co-stars like her, she tests well, but she can't get opportunities because of the negativity associated with Mr. Depp and Mr. Waldman. You heard Amber Heard on the stand yesterday telling you exactly what she has experienced as a result of Mr. Depp's promise to bring her global humiliation. That promise, to paraphrase Catherine Arnold, Ms. Heard's damages expert, that promise was a spark. And that promise he kept because he had told her again and again, the only way out of this is death. And when she chose a different path out of it, he decided to make that promise. He decided
He says,
to throw that spark. And when Mr. Waldman became involved, that spark became a forest fire. That forest fire has continued to this day. We ask, ladies and gentlemen, that you hold Mr. Depp accountable for his actions. Stand up for victims of domestic abuse everywhere who suffer in silence. Stand up for the freedom of speech, the freedom to speak about your life that the First Amendment protects. Give Amber Heard her voice back. Give Amber Heard her life back. Thank you so much for your service on this jury.
Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn. Members of the jury, this is an important case to both the plaintiff and the defendant. In order to reach a verdict, each of you must agree on that verdict. In other words, your verdict must be unanimous. The first thing you should do when you go back to the jury room is to select a presiding juror. The role of the presiding juror is to see to it that the deliberations are conducted in an orderly and businesslike manner, that they are conducted only in the jury room when all the members of the jury are present, and that each juror has the opportunity to fully and fairly express his or her views. It is rarely helpful for jurors upon first entering the jury room to take a straw vote, or for any juror to should decide that the opinions of an expert witness is not based upon sufficient education to announce a determination to stand for a certain verdict. To do so before all jurors have had an opportunity to consult with one another and exchange views and opinions might allow your sense of pride to prevent you from retreating from an announced position, even when shown that such position is unsound. You have a duty to consult with one another and to deliberate with the objective of reaching an agreement, if it can be done without offending your individual judgment. Each of you must decide this case for yourself, but only after an impartial consideration of the evidence with your fellow jurors. In the course of deliberation, a juror should not hesitate to re-examine his or her views and change his or her opinion if convinced it is an error. However, none of you should surrender your honest conviction as to the weight or effect of the evidence solely because of the opinion of your fellow jurors or for the mere purpose of returning a verdict. In the jury room, you will have the exhibits that were entered into evidence. You will also have the instructions of law that I just read to you, and you will have the verdict forms. You'll also have a laptop, and that laptop will have just 2 files on it, and Deputy Lusa will set it up for you in the jury room. One is the plaintiff's files for audio and video files, and one's the defendant's files for audio and video files, and you'll be able to hear and watch those as well, the ones that were submitted into evidence. During your deliberations until you are discharged from jury service, you must not communicate with or provide any information to anyone who is not a member of this jury by any means about this case. You may not use any electronic device or media to conduct any independent research about this case, the legal or factual issues in the case, and the individuals or attorneys involved in the case. You are not permitted to consult dictionaries or reference materials, search the internet, visit websites or blogs, or use any other tools to obtain information about this case or to help you decide the case. Do not try to find out information from any source outside of the testimony and the exhibits received as evidence during the trial. You will also have, I know the attorneys discussed briefly about the verdict forms. You'll have 2 sets of verdict forms, one for Mr. Depp's case and one for Ms. Heard's case, okay? Now, when you have these verdict forms, the first 3 pages of both verdict forms have each of the statements separately. Okay, so when you're going through it, you're going to look at each statement separately and answer the questions that are on the page, okay? Now, if you decide yes for every question for a statement, then that's when you go to the last page of the verdict form, which is for damages. So, for example, if you find yes for all of statement 1, then you could go to 4 and 5 for damages. If you find yes for all of statement 1 and statement 2, you still go to 4 and 5 for damages. If you say yes for statement 1, statement 2, and statement 3, you obviously go to 4 and 5 for damages. If you answer no on any of the pages for any of the statements, you don't go to 4 and 5. Okay, so that will be for all of them. And then when you do come to a verdict, make sure the foreperson signs it and dates it, and then just let the deputy know about that. Okay. All right, now, for the tough part, you may remember at the beginning of this case, I told you we would randomly select 4 people to be the alternates, okay? We still have 2 alternates left, and the numbers were placed in an envelope from the very beginning of the case. So let me just say before I release the alternates that I know that this trial has been a huge sacrifice for all of you, and I have taken, and you've taken away from your life for weeks on end here. And I know I speak for all of us associated with the case, and I want to thank you for your service in this matter. I know how hard it is to come this far and then not get a chance to deliberate, but that does not lessen the respect and admiration that we have for you. As an alternate, you will not deliberate, but you are still under order of this court not to do any outside research in this case or to talk to anyone about this case at this time. And you're still under your oath as a juror.
That'd be so
That is because if
cringe.
something happens to a juror
They're
during deliberations, I will
benched.
call you back for service. And you will join the deliberations and they'll start again and you'll be part of the jury. So you are under these restrictions and your oath until a verdict is reached. We will contact you once this has occurred and then you'll be free from your obligations, okay? But again, thank you for your service, all right? So in this matter, the alternate jurors are juror number 3 and 14. All right? So at this time, those jurors are excused and also the remaining jurors can retire now to the jury room to begin their deliberations, okay? So thank you all, okay?
Are they getting paid? Yeah, I believe you get paid your job salary for a week, and then you get like $75 a day after that or something. I guess it depends what Virginia's is. Did it freeze? It's time to pray. Let's join our hands together and let the Lord have mercy on John Depp today. Did all the cameras? Oh, that's back. Video died. Video killed the radio star.
So it'll always be at the top of the hour. So for example, if I get the verdict at 10:20 in the morning, it wouldn't be read until noon. So thank the attorneys and litigants for the kindness and the great demeanor you've shown to my staff and to the courthouse staff and to the deputies in the sheriff's department. I really appreciate it. It means a great deal to me. Okay? And I also appreciate Judy because she's a rock star. Okay. So, yes. Yes. Thank you. Well, that's a first. Okay.
Your staff and the deputies have been absolutely phenomenal all the way through, just outstanding with everything. We really appreciate that.
It feels like she's brown nosing.
All right.
That is one thing on which, Ms. Prederhoff, we respectfully agree. Completely agree. Completely agree.
Well, good. I'm glad on the last day we finally have an agreement.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're very grateful. Thank you.
Double brown nose.
Sure.
Is she taking a picture? Oh, are they approaching the bench? Oh shit, whole gang talking to the teacher? All right. Well, now we wait. How long does this take? Jury pay in Virginia is $30. Classic.
More believable and weigh their testimony accordingly.
As long as it takes. I guess that is inherently true, yeah? They use live view. Nice. It could take like an hour, right? Dude, I think Johnny Depp's going to stomp. I think he's going to win so easily. I've actually turned full heel on this. I think for a while I was like, dude, it's so hard to prove defamation. You have to do so many things in a defamation case. We've done this 1,000 times. You have to prove that what was said was false. It had to be published. Easy. It had to hurt Depp's reputation. I think that's pretty easy to prove. There's other ones. It had to be done with actual malice. I think there's a fifth one I'm missing. What was said was false. Oh, had to have the intent to post it? Isn't that actual malice? Is that actual malice? I'm missing one. My law degree's failing me. Actually, she was watching this thing earlier where they had beautiful Q&As. All right. What are the 5 elements of defamation? A statement of fact, published, caused injury, must be false. Oh. Posted as fact, had to be published, is false, had to hurt reputation, and actual malice. This is hard to prove, but I don't know. Amber Heard's lawyers really choked the bag. Because I've been watching this trial a lot, but I don't really watch it on stream, because usually when I watch it on stream, it's just like clown emojis when Amber goes up and pog emojis when Johnny goes up. And the content of what they say doesn't matter at all. What matters is just the humans. So it's like the facts are irrelevant. Is what it feels like for most viewers. The opinions have already been formed before the trial ever started. But I think the last couple days have been pretty rough. Like Amber Heard's team went up and tried to explain that actual malice was doing it with mean intent, was doing it with malicious intent, which is not what it means. That's literally like a whole semester in journalism school, like your first year. And presumably lawyer school. It's got nothing to do with maliciousness. And then they also choked their time. I mean, they had a 6-minute closing statement. A 6-minute closing statement next to Camille's 39-minute closing statement. You're missing reckless disregard for the truth. I think that's usually wrapped up in one of these 5 things, probably actual malice.
Emotional abuse by Ms. Heard during their relationship. And when their relationship was over, Ms. Heard inflicted the greatest and cruelest injury of all. She publicly and falsely named Mr. Depp as the abuser. Ms. Heard never thought she would be held accountable, never thought that she would have to face her abuser. She never thought she would have her supposed mountain of evidence vetted. She never thought that Mr. Depp would tell you, the jury, and the world that he was the real victim of domestic abuse. She said it in her own words.
This music's kind of funny. All right, where do they say it? I want to see it. They probably have clips left and right, right? Amber Heard appears to shake when Johnny Depp lawyer accuses her of lying about rape. Johnny Depp's team presents closing. Amber Heard's failure to make donation payments. The Amber Alert that went off during
Hicksville was
closing
late May
argument.
2013. This is a text, another text to drug buddy Bettany, where he says, I, of course, pounded and displayed ugly colors to Amber on recent journey. I am an insane person and not so fair-headed after too much of the drink. Weed, pills, fine. Booze, my capacity is too large and I won't stop. Ugly and sad. Oh, how I love it.
There appears to be an Amber Alert, but I think we're okay. People are getting it, I guess, on their phones that hadn't silenced that.
Oh, okay, Your Honor.
Okay.
Can I keep going?
Can you silence an Amber Alert? I thought that was the whole point of an Amber Alert.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So that's after Hicksville. This is what I was getting to next. This, remember...
You can? I don't know why you would. What's an Amber Alert? It's, I don't know the etymology of it. I don't know where it came from. But it's just a giant alarm that rings when there's something that happened that's bad in the community, usually like a child abduction or something. Right? It's like kidnapping mostly. And then it'll be like black Suburban, license plate number XY, BBXY, driving southwest on the 405. There's a funny sketch about it. Because I don't know what they expect to happen after that. I guess the idea is if you alert enough people that they will find the car. But usually people are just in their home on their ass and they get it. And then they're like, okay, well, time to go hunting. Johnny Depp's lawyers embrace him after their closing arguments.
Again, this case has not been submitted to you yet. We will continue with closing arguments when we come back, so do not discuss the case with yourselves. Don't do any outside research, okay? Thank you.
Okay, that was it.
Job. We'll get into it more, I'm sure, but there were some points that kind of stuck out for me just in watching today.
Yeah, and I agree, and I think they did a good job of highlighting some stuff that you might have said, oh yeah, now I remember, because there's just been so much and so many incidents and so many events within incidents. So
I feel like the main argument that Johnny Depp's team made is if you think one of the things that Amber Heard accused Depp of doing is fake, then consider everything fake. Either believe everything or believe nothing. And that's what you should do. And then their main argument was, do you really believe that he raped her with a bottle? Because I think that was the most aggressive one. And then Amber Heard's one is like, he was already washed up before the op-ed. We didn't actually cause damage to him. Plus, abuse isn't just physical and sexual abuse. It's also emotional abuse. Which they're definitely right. I 100% believe Johnny Depp was emotionally abusive. I just don't know if that exactly absolves the any false statements about physical or sexual abuse.
A woman since Ms. Heard made that false claim back on May 27th, 2016, and repeated it in her December 2018 op-ed. Has any woman come forward since? This is Me Too without any Me Too. You heard
She didn't
Kate
claim he's
Moss 2
emotionally
days
abusive?
ago
did.
testify. This is a woman
That was in his
who has
closing.
never testified in any proceeding ever. A very private person. Testified that Mr. Depp never abused her and that Ms. Heard lied to you. And she lied to you twice when she told you.
Objection, Your Honor. That, Ms. Short.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, Ms. Heard lied to you twice when she suggested to you that Mr. Depp pushed Kate Moss down the stairs. You told her, you heard her say just 2 days ago that Mr. Depp never did that, and he never hit her, and he never kicked her. That was one of...
Objection, Your Honor. That's not what she testified
It's
to.
exactly
We
what
just
she
discussed
testified.
that.
Overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. They're still at it. You also heard from Richard Marks, an expert in the inner workings of Hollywood and the entertainment industry, who explained that the impact of Ms. Heard's allocations on Mr. Depp was devastating. Quote, "It's devastating. It's the type of claim, the Me Too claim of sexual violence, domestic abuse that has canceled a list of actors," unquote.
That's like the meme. It's like, man who got stabbed was quoted as saying, "What are you going to do, stab me?"
A movement that Mr. Depp supports and believes in. It's for true survivors of abuse, not Ms. Heard. True victims need protection, and true perpetrators need to face the repercussions. But as you heard in this case, Amber Heard is not a true victim. And Mr. Depp certainly is not an abuser. Again,
Actually, it might have been.
nobody has come out of the...
Yeah, okay, yeah, actually, no, they talked about that. You can object during closing arguments, but it's apparently like a huge faux pas. And so there's some lawyer analysts who are judging both teams for objecting a lot during the closings.
For 3 years, which he broke off, came forward to say no.
Faux pas.
He never pushed her down any
it's a
stairs.
French word used
Sometimes
in English
hard to
vernacular,
forget this
meaning
whole
you shouldn't
thing
do
kind
it.
of spirals out of this one Washington Post article, which I want to get into in some detail because the headline really contains what I think is the one word that if the jury really analyzes this makes all the difference in the world, and that is the word violence. But before we get to that, Karen, we just heard counsel talk about this part of the case and explaining that the Me Too movement is not like some sort of a free ride, for folks. You've got to prove your case. What do you think?
I thought that he did a great job. Mr. Chu said that it's Me Too requires another person, right? To TOO refers to also. So not only was I abused, but there was someone before me that was abused. And he very clearly indicated that there was no one else that Mr. Depp had been in a relationship with prior to Amber Heard or after her that has made the same claims. It was interesting to me in the closing of Amber's case that they didn't mention Ellen Barkin, that they really wanted to bring this person forward to say that he threw this object, a bottle, in her direction. So I don't believe, unless I missed it, that they mentioned her at all in their closing. So I believe that was a wash, that didn't really add to Amber's case. But I thought that Mr. Chu was very good at pointing this out in terms of...
This is Google Trends over the past month. This is Camille Vasquez, who's Johnny Depp's lawyer. And then XQC, who's the bottom line, Mr. Beast, who's the second line, Donald Trump, who's the third line, and Justin Bieber, who's the fourth line. And Camille Vasquez dumpstered them all this week. That's how popular she got. She beat out Bieber. What about you? I checked. If I do mine, though, it's so high up that it makes everyone else's look so flat in comparison that it's not good objectively. So she can get her own reality show if she wants at this point.
whether Amber Heard's attorneys attempt to broaden this definition of abuse, and again, if we look at this article, it's pretty finite, is it going to work?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, in my mind, and I think in a lot of people's minds, perhaps even the jury, abuse is the key word, not necessarily the violence or victim aspect of it. I personally think, a victim can be any type, any number of things, but in this case, it sounds like also an aggressor. So can a victim also be an aggressor? And I think that's where they're running into a bit of trouble here. The broadened definition of abuse and a conversation around that, I think, is really...
Yeah, it's hard to say. Because in Virginia, all people have to agree. What is it? How many jurors do I have to agree with each other? It's like 7 or some shit. Are the jury results today? Unknown. It depends. The jury has to deliberate. But I don't know. I don't know who wins. God. Okay, so Johnny Depp originally sued. This is Amber Heard wrote op-ed. Johnny Depp sued for 50 mil, 50 big ones. Amber countersued for 100 big ones. And they have to pick whether they're going to give Johnny Depp a full W. That's a full W for Johnny, or Amber Heard a full W. It probably won't be here or here, right? I think that'd just be a bit absurd if it was on, like I think this is much less likely than this, to be fair. But they'll probably award lower amounts. I think our range though, and then let's assume that this is split jury, hung jury, no contest. All right, that's the middle. IMO, this is the range. I feel like that's the range. I don't think there's a universe where Amber Heard gets a dime. To feeling when you have a hung jury. My dream. Dude, I should call my journalism professors from college. This is probably being taught in my college right now. Defamation was like literally such an important part of journalism law because it's one of the only times you ever get sued as a journalist is for defamation. The judge said it has to be unanimous. Yeah, it does have to be unanimous. That doesn't mean that the range of outcomes can't be within this box. Unless you're just saying that as like a fact that you know. In which case, fair enough. Fun fact. Is it common for journalists to be sued for defamation? Yeah, I think it's the most common thing a journalist would be sued for. Happens probably a good amount. I feel like Amber should be forced to pay the pledged money in a time frame. It wasn't pledged. Like, this is more a show of bad character than it is something that like a court would enforce her to pay, right? Josh, thank you for the membership. Mozzarella, thank you. Sean O'Neill, thank you. You forgot they have to prove the article is about I don't think that they have to prove that. I feel like they have proved that. I don't think that that's like a hard thing. I don't think that's like their main problem. If it comes back quickly, it won't be good for Amber Heard. The longer it takes, the better for her case. I agree, Milk Carton. It does feel like this is Depp's game to lose. And so the longer they deliberate, the more likely I think it'll be a hung jury. If the decision isn't made today, it'll be made Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. I think Amber Heard's best argument is her makeup artist who came over to her house and covered her bruises with makeup before the James Corden show. And then Depp's best evidence is like 15 different people coming in saying, I have never seen Amber Heard with bruises on her face, including police officers and security guards. What about the split lip? That is the split lip, isn't it? I'm talking about that. The split lip is when she needed red lipstick on the James Corden show. I also feel like every piece of video evidence favors Johnny Depp. The secret camera that she put up in the house to record him when he was mad and banging on cabinets made her look worse than him. And then the audio where she goes, I didn't punch you, Johnny. I hit you. I know what a punch is. I didn't full on punch. I hit you. Okay? I'm sorry I hit you, but I didn't punch you. I feel like that one's pretty tough too. Is hung jury good? Hung jury means that they could not come to a agreement in that it was split. And if it is split, then no decision will be made, and then there is no winner announced. Hung jury means we go through it all again? No. If there's a hung jury, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp could decide to go again if they wanted a result. But honestly, it would just be no result, which I think they would probably both move on. It's live?
But just because he wants to make the article
No, it's
about
not.
himself doesn't mean it is. He has to show you.
You're getting baited, dummies. This is a replay. It says earlier today in the top right, dummy. Come on, what the heck? Verdict when? Verdict will be either today or next Tuesday or Wednesday, probably. What is Twitter saying? That's a website that I go to find out opinions on how people feel about things. After hearing these closings, I would like to change my prediction. 50% chance of a verdict today at 5 p.m. What a nothing burger of a tweet. Yeah, 50-50 chance they do it today. What? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll flip a coin. After that slaughter we just witnessed, I still maintain my 50% chance of a verdict today. 60% chance it'll be a $1. 40% chance it will be in the millions. Is that a common thing where they do it for $1 to signify that, yes, you are correct, but no, you don't deserve money for it? That's so fucking funny. I would frame $1 if I won $1 in a court case. That'd be at the center place of my home. That's what Taylor Swift did, right? She sued someone for defamation or sexual assault or something. She demanded $1 for punishment and won. In a Supreme Court case speech when college student Sheikh Uzumbugum sued Georgia for telling him to shut his yap over Jesus while on campus. Because he groped her at a backstage meet and greet. It is insane that there is photo evidence of him groping. Let's say it's a hung jury. Will Johnny be able to find other acting jobs? I think regardless of the jury's decision, Johnny Depp will 100% have more acting jobs, and Amber Heard will be phased out of Hollywood almost instantly. I don't think anybody wants Amber Heard in their movie after this. And I think Johnny Depp, like, look, even Kevin Spacey, who everyone can agree is a fucking creepy guy, is making a movie. Now, it looks like a shitty movie. I'm not going to cap. This looks like one of the most dog shit movies I've ever seen in my life. I'm not just saying that because it's easy to dunk on Kevin Spacey because he's a piece of shit.
Once I chose what I wanted to do in life, I was going to be the very best in the world at it. And that's how I took on rectifying a life that had gone to the dogs.
He's a great actor. I thought he was a great actor, but I think we don't put enough credit to actors being great because those around them elevate them to be great. I think an actor with a shitty budget isn't, like, capable of scaling a movie up that much. Or if they are, they have to be a godlike actor, and I don't think Kevin Spacey's that. Based off what I've seen from this trailer, this looks like shit.
I found her. She's here. I'm actually in the market for a house of my own in the region. What can you tell me about Sam lives over there?
He carried House of Cards? No, that's what I'm saying. The writing carried House of Cards. He delivered it well, but it was the writing. And if you don't have good writers...
Every agent in this office knows that we'd be lost without you.
Oh, stop it.
I have a lead. Her friend, local woman named Brenda.
I await your next dispatch.
Let's, you and I have a couple of drinks.
This looks so low budget. It is so low budget.
Right across the street.
Oh, does she? My new neighbor. I want to know about your friendships. Sam is just a name you made up. Back then, you were called something else.
It's all coming back, isn't it?
He does seem to just be playing himself. Yeah, a creeper.
All those evil things haunt me.
This is your last chance. I'm not here to kill you. If I was, you'd be dead already.
Where's this fucking guy? I can't shake him.
Now, what is this really all about?
She will experience loss. Make it messy.
So here's my thing: is Kevin Spacey was able to get enough budget to make a movie? Because even a movie like this probably costs like millions of dollars. This just goes to show that everyone is important in a film set, not just the actors. We have multiple Oscar-winning, experienced, and once revered actor looking like an amateur drama teacher in a student film because everything else is off. From sound to cinematography and direction, it really underlines the importance of everyone off camera and how they make these guys look like they're the shit. I'd love to see a more A-list listers in shitty low-budget films, see how they square off. Actually true. Yeah, you do get perfect lighting, perfect sound design. I think they're spitting bars there. Anyway, I think Johnny Depp, even if no major film studio in Hollywood would take him after this, I think he can do his own films independent with a much bigger budget that would be probably successful, like passion project films. But I also think he'll just get picked up. Like, I feel like in like 5 years, everyone moves on. from Johnny Depp having been in this trial and is over it. If we get the verdict today and win, do you think Johnny is going to cry? If Johnny cries, I cry. That is so cringe. Closing instructions to the jury will be turned over to them shortly. Now we wait for the verdict. A reminder that a judge ruled that Johnny Depp has assaulted Amber Heard on 12 occasions and put her in fear of her life on 3 occasions. His appeal of this verdict was denied by a court of appeals judge on the basis that it had no real prospect of success. This was in the UK, yeah. Yeah, that was in the UK when he sued the Daily Mail. Predictions, there's a 0% chance of verdict today, 50% chance of verdict on Tuesday. Okay, he changed it to 50% chance of a verdict today. This has made me realize I genuinely cannot watch the verdict live because I'll pass out, and their name is Gellert Depp, and they have a Johnny Depp profile picture. Go off. I love Johnny Depp. It is not just that Amber admitted to the op-ed being about Johnny again. Camille Vasquez just made Amber admit that her reason for writing the op-ed was malicious, which is one necessary part for a defamation verdict. I don't think you guys know what actual malice is. Amber Heard warrior. I am happy this is over. Now we can wait for the verdict. I pray that this is the last that abusive, rapist, man-child, narcissistic, misogynistic man will make her relive her trauma. Dude, has anyone seen that? What's the anime movie? Fuck. It just came out in theaters, and it's basically Beauty and the Beast. It's called Belle. Has anyone seen Belle? Hey, Kit. It's a new anime movie. I bring it up because I think they showed... The thing that I thought was the best about it is they showed social media usage better than any other movie. Like stan culture, posting like just, you know, rehashed opinions, ride or dies. All that shit was shown so well in the movie. Please give the verdict today. Ruin Amber Heard on the same day she tried to ruin Johnny Depp. Dude, that's crazy. Hold up. Let's do it. Let's find out. How big is Johnny Depp trending? Why doesn't it show up? Did I spell it wrong? How do you spell Johnny Depp? Oh, there it is. Jesus. That's insane. Amber Heard. Oh, wow. What's it? Joe Biden, the president of the United States, pathetically dwarfed. Jesus Christ, the preacher. Okay, all right. There's always one thing that can beat out anything else. All right, so let's remove Jesus. Let's remove the president. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, or porn? The world's back in balance. Just how everything should be, baby. Morbius. If I load Morbius on Google Chrome, it'll literally destroy my browser because it has to load too many chunks. Yeah, you see, and that's the problem, is now that I've loaded it, it's not even accurate. It's inaccurate. COVID? No one's fucking worried about COVID. Oh! Never mind. I thought there was no way people were Googling COVID 2 years later. I thought they all gave up. Wait. COVID or porn? Okay, yeah. It just looks like porn always wins. Ukraine. Well, this is only US. Hold up. Let me switch to the world. Ukraine. Jeez. God, the war in Ukraine has been going on for so long. It is crazy. It's been like 3 months. Is that accurate? I don't even know. It started February 24th. Yeah, literally 3 months and 3 days ago. That's crazy. It's not crazy. It's terribly sad. What are you fucking performing? It's not crazy that a war has been happening for the... What was that? The weirdest damn message I've seen all day. YouTube. Whoa! Google? Guys, this is a Google trend. Why would people be Googling Google on Google? Whoa! They're stupid. Twitch. Twitch is the red one. Yeah, I mean, it's a smaller website, to be sure. I'm really gonna hold a candle. TikTok? TikTok also. I mean, it's a mobile app mostly, right? So maybe it's just not as popular Googling it. Facebook. Dang! All right, ready? The red line is Facebook. They're in third. That's because we're doing worldwide. Facebook is still a huge website across the world. Let's go to United States. It actually grew. How the fuck is Facebook that big still? Why are people shooting on Facebook? You put a space in TikTok, you shouldn't have. It got better. I stand with Johnny Depp. I mean, the literal queen of everything has spoken. There's something quite old-fashioned about Johnny with his manners. None of this makes sense. This man's not stupid. He wouldn't have gone to the length he thought he was in if in the wrong. Johnny's a marvelous man and a wonderful friend. He's also a godfather to our son, Billy. Is that a real quote? I don't think this is a real quote. I think this is fake. Is it real? I only say it's fake because I looked up for the article where it was set in, and then the article says, here's the source, and the source is someone on Twitter posting it. But they posted it April 6th. Source, trust me, bro. Helena Bonham Carter Johnny Depp quote. I don't think this shit's real. Is this a classic source? Trust me, bro. All right, let's Google the quote. Wait, we're finding evidence? Okay, it looks like she did defend Johnny Depp, but it wasn't even in this case. It was in the case in the UK. Two years ago. All right, classic. Just a bit of a source finder myself. Ben Chu, am I right? Clap, clap. Yeah, you're right, man. The smile that was worth 1,000 words, Kate Moss lit up with warmth at the memory of her romance with Johnny Depp and showed no stress on the stand, body language experts claim, while Amber looked in denial over her testimony. Best legal team, harmonious, competent, truthful interaction. Thank you.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware.
Okay, you know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I can ask that question.
Overruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical. Thank you.
Now, are you aware?
Look at Ben Chu.
I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that.
Damn. I would never bring somebody on the stand who looks like a Bond villain and question them. That's just my rule that I generally keep. If they look like a Bond villain, I don't want to get into an argument with them.
To be purely logical. Thank you.
Now, are you aware? Okay, you know.
Damn, I feel bad for Johnny first being abused by a psychopath for a wife, then having 5 assholes trash your home and accusing you of being an abuser. Introducing Johnny Depp's homeless shelter. Who are these people? People who lived with Johnny Depp? I thought the sister was nice. I'll keep it a stack. I thought she was pretty nice the whole time. All right, hold up next. This is devastating by Camille. She has completely torn Amber's case. I'm not a misogynist because I don't stand with Amber Heard. I'm furious over being lied to. That does feel like one of Amber Heard's lawyers' things is if you're not with Amber, then you're not with women. Either you believe in women and you should believe in Amber, or you do not believe in women, which is pretty fucked. I feel like it uses like a lot of good faith that people give to any abused or any victims. And then Johnny Depp's lawyers is like, if you don't believe Johnny, you don't believe men can be abused. Which I think a good chunk of people believe. But I don't think the majority. I don't think it's close. I will never get over this suit. When Kate Moss looks better at 48 than Amber does at 35. What a useless thing to add. What a dumbass, useless ass thing. Who gives a shit if they look better? Oh, they're hot. They should be right. I don't know who needs to hear this. Just because someone struggles with addiction doesn't mean they will sexually or physically assault people. True. However, I do think that if I was married to someone who was a rampant alcoholic as well as drug abuser, almost certainly I would not believe that they are a good partner. I'm not buying that Johnny Depp was a good husband. It's basically like marrying Eamon. They do drugs every damn day. They have zero emotional love and capability of love. Maybe they aren't physically abusive, but damn, does it hurt emotionally. Could you check out my Amber Heard meme? No, absolutely not, Jeremy. But thank you for the 50. Oh, it's I just wanted to change my locks, except it's harmonized by cellos. Okay, you know what? Only because you're musically talented. Only because you're musically talented, Jeremy, will I listen to this. Jeremy, you have to mix every video you upload to -6 decibels. This video is literally impossible to hear unless I jack up my speaker, and then I'm going to blow out my eardrums. But you seem pretty good at the cello. Nice Totoro poster. Johnny Depp. The real winners of this was the Law and Crime Network. The Law and Crime Network probably made millions of dollars. Oh.
And welcome back, folks. The jury's still at it in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard matter. Of course, it's only been 45 minutes. What would you expect? And so luckily, outside the courthouse, we have Anjanette Levy. She's going to bring us up to speed on all of the doings out there. It looks like, you know, I can feel the anticipation swelling and kind of washing over us like a wave there, Anjanette. We know from experience that wanes over a period of time, and then it swells again when they're getting closer to a verdict. Give me the feel for what's happening out there.
Well, Michael, right now you can see, I don't know if you can quite see it behind me, actually, but there is a very large crowd over at the front of the courthouse. They've gathered there. Each day after Johnny Depp leaves the courthouse, the crowd that lines the street behind the courthouse where he drives away comes over this way. They come to the front of the courthouse in the hope of seeing his attorneys. So they had
anyone there
kind
for
of
Amber,
lined both sides of the sidewalk there in front of the courthouse, hoping that they would come out. The alpacas are there. There is a little boy dressed like a pirate there. People are posing for photos with the alpacas. So this crowd of supporters for Johnny Depp, you know, this is kind of this is their migration pattern every day. They go from the back where they line the street. They come over here. They are still waiting. There was a big cheer a little while ago. So I don't know if anyone actually came out of the courthouse or not.
I have
but people
an
are here
Xbox
waiting.
Game Pass
Some of these
sponsor
fans
later,
have been
okay?
here
I
the
gotta download it
entire
right now.
6 weeks that this trial has been going on. I've talked to a couple of them who said they will be leaving tonight. So if deliberations happen to go into next week, they won't be here for that. But there are still plenty of people who are, you know, local to this area who are here, and they wanted to come out and show their support for Johnny Depp and wait. There are also about 5, I think, maybe 4 or 5 supporters of Amber Heard
It's honestly a
standing
cool
over there as
sponsor.
well.
I just get to play one of the
So
games.
we're going to go
I think I'll
try
play
to
Peggle.
talk to them in a little bit. But Michael, let me just tell you, you and I know, have been in lots of courtrooms over the years, and we typically cover criminal trials here on the Law and Crime Network. We cover, sadly, a lot of homicide cases. This was a different type of case because it's a civil case, and it's a high profile case involving 2 people in Hollywood. There are things that have happened in this trial that we've never seen in any other trial.
The
and one of
person who
those
owns the
happens to
alpacas,
be,
I think, lives like
just
45 minutes
that
away
when
from
this was
Fairfax,
over,
Virginia,
Judge
where the
asked
court
Karate, I don't know if we were
case
playing
is
this live
being
on the
held.
network or not. It may have
And
been
they
on
just
the live
drive
stream
like
on
every
YouTube.
day. They became like mini
Basically
celebrities.
Gave her, a shout out to her court reporter, calling her a rock star. People clapped. So there was a round of applause in the courtroom for the court reporter. And then I saw Amber Heard hugging her attorneys afterwards, and then Johnny Depp got up to leave with his team, and people stood up and
clap.
started saying, "We love you, Johnny," and they waved.
I love when
and
people
everybody's
clap.
trying to, maintain decorum because people have gotten in trouble before for trying to, be too vocal about their support. But it seemed like things loosened up a little bit today, and they just kept waving, and he waved back. And there was a gentleman on the other side of the courtroom for me, and I think he said, he put his fist up in the air and said, something like, "Brother, we love you," or something like that. So, and then he started to walk out, and then there was more "we love you" and more waving, and everybody's, it's kind of like this bounce. They almost bounce up, and they're like this. So I've never seen anything like that. Again, I will couch that with the fact that we typically cover murder trials. So it's been really something to watch.
Imagine a murder trial.
And the critical distinction is criminal versus civil. I mean, I've covered the O.J. trials. I covered, Michael Jackson trial in Santa Maria, seeing him that's freakish enough. But you're right. When there's nothing more than money on the line, people tend to be, a little more human about it. And, they can't help it. It's Johnny Depp. So very interesting. Hey, you got to clear this up for us. I don't know if you know any more or less than we do, but there were some cops that rushed to the courthouse there not too long ago, and there was some speculation it might relate to this case. Apparently does not.
No.
Any info on that?
Yeah, I poked around a little bit about that because they went right by our digs here, our tent, the Law and Crime broadcast tent. I call
Broadcast
it Studio
Center,
A or
we
Tent
like to
A.
call that.
Oh, yes, Broadcast Center. Good PR there, Michael Bryant. Good thinking. That makes it sound way more glamorous and luxurious. But yes, the Law and Crime Studio A Broadcast Center, they went past here on their motorcycles with their sirens on, and it was a little bit disconcerting because typically they don't go on the sidewalk. They go around the street here at the courthouse. And I went and asked because I was a little concerned that something had gone wrong in the courthouse. Things happen in courthouses a lot. There are, people from all walks of life.
I fucking
that
told
come into
you.
these courthouses, and it's my.
Look at Asmon's clips. What did I call? Johnny Depp hugs Camille after final speech to the jury. I knew it. The moment they hugged, I was like, that's a clip. That's a clip. That's easy. That's easy million views. Give that 24 hours to just marinate a bit. Amber Heard's lawyer goes all out. The people who subscribe to this channel are going to be confused as fuck in 2 weeks when it's Asmon Gold playing World of Warcraft. Or I guess Elden Ring.
And he's screaming loudly 10 times, "Amber, get the fuck up. Amber, get the fuck up. Amber, get the fuck up." Loudly. Then his bodyguards hear this. They come in, they break it up. And he comes in, storming in, and he says, "Get your bitch out of here." And he's got the big magnum, and he's mad. And Elizabeth is just terrified. She barely knows Johnny. She's met him 4 times, and she goes ripping out of there as fast as she can. And
Johnny's impressed.
Then what does he do? He rearranges the furniture, or he might have knocked something off, one of the countertops or something. I think is the testimony of his bodyguards. But you saw the pictures. He went through and trashed that place again as he left.
EA Beta, yeah, I have to install Peggle. Off topic, if you want to try another difficult game, play Geometry Dash. I think I played that game when I was a kid. Yeah. I remember this vividly. I find it really miserable to watch. Because I want them to just successfully do it, and then you fail, and then it goes, and then it goes, and then you have to restart the entire thing. Called the Impossible Game? Yeah. I have played Cluster Truck, yeah.
She's encouraging ending early today. So although there's been some talk of the, of deliberations and the jury coming back with something quickly in hopes of being done with this, it might just be that they need to come in fresh on Tuesday and maybe have it be shorter because they're more, they're more fresh. But I think the judge wants to send the people that work for her home as well, including the rock star court reporter.
Yeah, and I've said
It's
that many
looking
times
like
in the past
no
because
result
I have had
today.
an intimate relationship with a court reporter. I was married, but yeah, they are the most important court personnel in that room, I guarantee you. And the cross-talking's going on, and it is a nightmare. So bless those folks. Okay, we're going to take a break here. Stay where you are, guys. We will talk more about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case because, as you may have heard, they're deliberating. Been at it almost an hour. We'll be right back to Law and Crime right after this.
Dude, this is Aiden in slime on a private jet to Florida. They got a private jet for Amaranth's event. Because they're both going. And Amaranth hit him with the Mr. Beast. Private jet there, economy event on the way back. Oh, speaking of Eamon. Eamon worked really hard with Nick and did a merch drop for Minx. I don't know if you guys have seen any of this. But I think the video is really hype. Anyway, I think that they did a good job, so I wanted to show it off. Also, if you happen to like merchandise that looks like this, then, that's also available, but I thought they did a good job. Otto said, I would even say the website is really good. I would also say, you know what? That was my favorite. I didn't even get to it, Otto. That's my favorite part, is how good the website is. Yeah, that was cutie. She modeled for it. Anyway, here it is if you guys are so inclined. That was the work of Eamon and Nick. Hashtag ad. I'm more so proud of what they made. You should make merch. We have exclusive merch for the Mogul Money Live. Amber alert goes off. Cried with no tears. Camille calls out Amber.
Into this courtroom, prepared to give the performance of her life, and she gave it. Miss Heard's
went just about as well as Aquaman.
Christina Sexton testified that Miss Heard has difficulty crying when she is acting. You saw it.
Yes.
Miss Heard sobbing without tears, while spinning elaborate, exaggerated, fantastical accounts of abuse and everything going on in her mind almost a decade prior while enduring
They caught that.
abuse.
I feel like Camille super went on Twitter at night and then read what people were saying and then said exactly what people wanted to hear. Because she so perfectly encapsulated how everybody was feeling about the trial and then also said everything that people were feeling about it. She could also just be godlike at her job. I mean, isn't that also being good at your job? I think they're related. This is the real Amber Heard.
We heard from Mr. Depp about how often Ms. Heard would berate him, insult him, and physically attack him, including one of the most serious occasions when Ms. Heard threw a vodka bottle at Mr. Depp, severely injuring his finger, and then put a cigarette out on his face. Again, what did Ms. Heard do?
We're back.
And welcome back to the afternoon session. I'm Michael Bryant, and we are at Verdict Watch plus 1 hour and maybe 1 minute in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. The jury has the case now, and they've heard all the closing arguments. They've got instructions, and now they're at it, doing their thing. And the real question is how late they will go today. The judge has been accommodating but not encouraging in terms of how late they might want to stay, to the point that she said, we're not going to order in food. So if that's a factor for you, you might want to pull the plug early and start your holiday weekend. So obviously earlier today we heard the closing arguments from both sides. And as we did, we heard from one of the more popular attorneys in this case, Camille Vasquez. So let's listen now to some of her closing argument. Again, Johnny Depp's side. Here we go.
The mountain of evidence that Mr. Depp abused Ms. Heard is simply not there. What we have is a mountain of unproven allegations that are wild, over the top, and implausible. And you can't pick and choose which of these wild allegations to believe and which ones to disregard. You either believe all of it or none of it. Either Mr. Depp sexually assaulted Ms. Heard with a bottle in Australia, or Ms. Heard got up on that stand in front of all of you and made up that horrific tale of abuse. Either she's a victim of truly horrific abuse, or she is a woman who is willing to say absolutely anything. It is disturbing to think that Ms. Heard would make up the horrific tales of abuse that she testified to in this courtroom. But this case doesn't come down to whether you believe Ms. Heard or you believe Mr. Depp. This case comes down to whether you believe Ms. Heard or you believe Mr. Depp, Christy Dombrowski, Sean Bett, Malcolm Connolly, Travis McGivern, Starling Jenkins, Keenan Wyatt, Dr. Kipper,
okay, it seems like she's announcing
Debbie
people
Lloyd
for graduation
and
now.
Aaron Filati, Tara Roberts, Ben King, Kate James.
What's Coots' take on the case? I think how everybody feels at this point, she's kind of sleeps. She's kind of fed up about it. She's over it a little bit. Pokey said the same thing. Wait, about what?
Evidence and weight of that evidence.
Her name's not
shows
Cracker.
That it's not her story. It's not Ms. Heard's story. It was an act of profound cruelty, not just to Mr. Depp, but to true survivors of domestic abuse. For Ms. Heard to hold herself out as a public figure representing domestic abuse. It was false, it was defamatory, and it caused irreparable...
Dude, that's crazy. This cat is as old as the trial. That's crazy.
Are true survivors of sexual abuse, and in fact, Amber Heard is lying. She is not helping the cause. Karen Felicia Nance is here. She's a criminal defense attorney. She's in the East Bay there, across the Golden Gate. We're actually across the Bay Bridge. And Mitra Horian, she's in Beverly Hills, entertainment lawyer, attorney. So thanks, guys, for joining as we sit here in Verdict Watch, waiting to see if the jury will, you know, speed through their duties or kind of take the 3-day weekend to figure it out. Karen, when we hear from Johnny Depp's side here talking about this, the importance of believing abuse victims, that can substantiate their stories. Do you think there's any backlash from that? Because this is such a volatile issue. You know, we've seen believe all women from political figures, and then we've seen those that say, well, yeah, if you believe them, they need to make sure the story they're telling is true because you're not helping others if it's not.
I think what Camille did in her closing was really helpful because she not only said that it's about Johnny and Amber, it's about the other.
Name the cat Camille? Dude. That's just the worst idea I've ever heard.
Obligation, the counselor, the marriage counselor.
All right, how about this? If Amber wins, I'll name the cat Amber. And if Johnny Depp wins, I'll name the cat Camille. All right, there's no losing here because I'll always be on the right side of history.
That took care of her. They had an obligation to report any form of abuse if they saw it. So I think that has to come into play. We're not only talking about people that were paid by Johnny Depp, that were employed by him, which is what Amber's team was insinuating. We had testimony from police officers.
If Amber Heard wins, will you guys accept that result? Or will you think, oh, the jury's fucking rigged? No. Hell no. Then what the fuck was the point of this 6-week trial? Why do we have to sit our ass down and watch 6 weeks of trial if the result doesn't matter?
What you have there in terms of this witness list in your favor. I've been looking through the special verdict form. It's 4 pages, chock full of questions.
For 50
The one
mil,
I'm looking
true.
for, actually 2 maybe, is Johnny Depp a spoiled brat? Yes or no? Is Amber Heard a spoiled brat? Yes or no? I think they are. And that's part of the reason we're in trial going through these defamation claims, because those usually don't make it to trial. I've said it before, but when you got a ton of money and you're upset about something, then great. You can get this case in front of a jury. Mitra, do you think there's a chance that the jury might be mad that they're brought into a case that maybe in a lot of situations would never see the inside of a courtroom?
You know, I've actually thought of that because I imagine in the beginning it was very exciting for them. Oh, we're going to see Johnny Depp in the courtroom, and we're going to see, at the time they thought it was going to have Elon Musk and James Franco, and it's going to be kind of this, you know, inside look into celebrities. And I think that they were probably disappointed a couple weeks in when they started getting into kind of the nitty gritty of the, you know, data analytics and the testimonies from psychologists and how they do their examinations and all of that. And of course, after 6 weeks, they probably just want to be done with it and probably have never wished
This is actually
so
probably
much that
so
they would
healthy
be
for
going
a
back to
juror
work.
because they will lose
For those
their
of them that, you know,
idolization
that have work.
of celebrities.
So, I would say yes.
I'd be so sick of celebrities if they took up 6 weeks of my life.
And again, you brought up a really great point. You know, most people do not have this kind of access to the justice system. Amber Heard spent $6 million on attorney's fees so far. And, you know, the average person cannot afford to bring in all of those
Elon Musk is
experts and
relevant
witnesses and really take
she
this on
dated
a 6-week
him.
trial. It just doesn't happen.
And maybe she dated him
I
while
was going to say something
he was talking
snarky
to
here.
Elon
I would
or-
never do
or
that.
while she was with Depp, I
The
don't
question
know.
is, did she pledge them the $6 million, or is she going to pay them?
Fair point.
Okay. Hey, Natalie, do we need to take a break here? I'm sorry, I kind of lost track where we were going. Okay. Where are we then? We're going to look at more of the Depp closing? Okay. Mr. Rottenborn. Let's listen to more as he represents, of course, Amber Heard in this matter. Here we go.
I'm set. Who do you think won, Amber or Johnny Depp? The poll is now on screen. Should add a third option, don't care. I think that's just not voting. Legit went and made the most pointless poll. We all know who they're going to vote for. Well, the percentage matters, doesn't it? But you know what? Let's do it, man. What do you think? Johnny won. Amber won. I don't give a fuck. Wow. Interestingly, Amber dropped from 8 to 3% and lost more support than Johnny did percentage-wise. But it feels like a lot of people don't give a fuck. As someone that has actually been in court, I can say the truth means nothing sometimes if only one thing you've done can be seen as bad, but I don't know how this one will end up being. I hate blue names, but thank you very much for the membership, Isaias. I will accept if she has good proof. I don't think you know how this works. There's no more proof, my man. It's over. All the proof is out there. Her main proof is her sister, her own accounts, and the makeup artist who covered the bruises on her face before the James Corden show. Can you play some Masayoshi? Dude, I love Masayoshi Tanaka. You're about to hit 3 million subscribers. Am I? YouTube live subscriber count. I think there's a way that YouTube actually lets you track it. Hold up. Ding, 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 ding. You want to go down? I got you. God, she's getting big. She's already kind of heavy. How do you check it? There was a way I know in the past to see your live subscriber count. Watch Top Gun and it's awesome. It's actually a good movie. Now that my sponsor's over with Top Gun, I'm never paid to say that that was a good movie. But damn, I am happy that I did a sponsor for an actual good movie. I'm not paid to say this anymore. No, it's not Social Blade. Social Blade does it, but they round. There's a live count somewhere in oh, here it is. Yeah, this is it. This shows my live subscriber counts, but it's done by YouTube, so it's much more accurate. A month ago, we were at 2.87 million, and now we're at 2.96 million. Hey, any subscribers? Oh! Whoa! Do you find this funny? Do you find this hilarious? Oh, haha, look at the man who has struggled and toiled for so long lose everything he has worked towards. Okay? I don't find this funny. Are you kidding me? I'm dropping thousands at a time. None of you are going to remember to resubscribe. None of you are going to remember. Okay, all right. I got it. No, I'll fix this. This is an easy fix. Edit, customization. Subscribers are the only person who can send messages, but you must be subscribed for at least, let's say, 5 days. Oh, bummer. Oh, dang. Dang. Oh, what a bummer. You guys have only been subscribed for a couple of minutes. Jeez, that's gonna suck. Hey, well, you know, 5 days isn't too long. That's what I thought, you bitches. That's what I thought. Come on, bring it back, baby. Bring it back. Just a quick little subscribe for my live viewers. I wouldn't mind. If you're somehow watching live and not subscribed for whatever damn reason that you might have. Let's get the subscribers going, man. Only 40K away. That's easy. Light work. What was my subscriber count at before you guys started fucking with me? It was at 2961054. Wait, so I actually went... I'm still down. I'm still down 100 subscribers. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. Thank you, Casey, Connor, for becoming members. Cameron, Tuesday. Jonathan. I got rolled. GG, though. I got baited. Maybe a little personal reflection. All right, so you're telling me for the past 5 minutes, I've gone up 2 subscribers. All right, 4 subscribers. All right, I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll change it. As long as you are subscribed to the channel, you can talk. It doesn't matter how long. I have freed you from your punishment, from your shackles. Thank you, Jonathan. Oh, shit. Big gifted from Sherman Story. Thank you. I wish I could just have this on screen. Is there a way to do that? I want like a browser source that keeps this on screen. Okay, I don't think it worked. You can interact. Put in the password, smiley face. Just crop the browser source. Yeah, I could do that. You can also do it like this. Hold up. Oh, it doesn't work. I tried to sign in on the browser source, but it says it's not a safe way to sign in. Crop window capture. The problem with crop window capture is that I have to keep the window open at all times. Giveaway for 3 mil. What do you mean giveaway for... No, 3 mil is me celebrating. I gave you hundreds of videos of content and live streams, and I get 3 million subscribers. You don't get more after that. I gave you the videos to get there. That's why I'm there, is because I gave you the videos. I'm not going to also give you money. Wait, what are you guys going to give me? All right, Otto, I look forward to it. Otto's working on a browser extension, chat. Pause, champ. All right, we're going to hopefully hear if...
Hey. Even just walking into this courtroom, sitting here in front of the world, having the worst parts of my life, things I've lived through, used to humiliate me. People want to kill me, and they tell me so.
She's right.
Every day.
For sure.
People want to put my baby in the microwave, and they tell me that.
Sucks.
Johnny threatened, promised me that if I ever left him, he'd make me think of him every single day that I lived.
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Some horrible threats leveled against Amber Heard and her little child. Nobody should go through that. On the other hand, Karen, Felicia Nance, these are people in the spotlight. I'm sure, there are a lot of sickos out there. We know that. Recent news events confirm that. And I guess if you hang it out there as a public figure, to a certain degree, the sickos are going to find you.
I agree. And I think that this didn't just start with Johnny filing the lawsuit. I think that social media, unfortunately, as you indicated, there are people that go to extremes and they can hide behind their names, come up with names on Instagram where they can't readily be located, but they can be obviously as with Twitter, taken off the social media platforms. And so I think that to put all of that, the onus on Johnny, that all the attacks that she's received verbally, the threats, they're not in direct result of things that he has done. I think that it's very clear to everyone that he is a much more established, well-known star than she is. And
I feel like Coots kind of looks like the cat from Beluga's profile picture. No, I think they're just kittens.
Or his team.
Yeah, and I think the jury's got to weigh that and then think it through, like, what was it like before, and what do you think it's going to be like after, and is this really a direct result, causal connection to something Johnny Depp has or hasn't done? Speaking of Mr. Depp, and he again took the stand this week, let's listen to some of his last performance.
No human being is perfect, certainly not. None of us. But I have never in my life committed sexual battery, physical abuse, all these outlandish, outrageous stories of me committing these things. And living with it for 6 years and waiting to be able to bring the truth out.
Coots has been playing with Durs lately. It's been an exciting development in the house. You come and you bite me? You bite me? I'll beat your ass, man. In the marketplace of ideas. Someone said it's looking like no verdict today. Is that true? Verdict. If no verdict by 5 p.m., they're going to wait until Tuesday. And it's currently 4:30 p.m. So they have an hour. Is what a random person said on Twitter that I read and trusted. Oh, no. Big math, 30 minutes. Oh, excuse me. I read it wrong. It said 5:30 p.m. Did I say 5 p.m. out loud? No, that was cap.
They believe is a complete lie, because it's not that they are accused.
Isn't that handsome lawyer guy? What's his name? Is he not doing content about this? Not Dr. Mike, that guy on the right. What's his name? Legal Eagle. I feel like Legal Eagle dropped the bag here. You are the attractive lawyer guy. Your name is Legal Eagle. You have one video about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. You could have been the guy. He has integrity. He made a video about how Maverick from Top Gun broke the law and what would happen if he actually did that in the real world. I don't know if that's necessarily highbrow.
Usually in a domestic defamation dispute like this, the internet has all kinds of opinions, but they've been completely silent about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It's weird.
Was that a song?
The internet has all kinds of opinions, but they've been completely silent about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It's weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Johnny Depp is suing Amber Heard. She is suing him at exactly the same time. This is all
interesting. Kitten, come back from out there. Or come out from back there. All right, boys. Well, I think there's no decision that will be made today. And if there is, we'll hop in and take a look at it. But, excuse me, cat. But what we for sure are doing today... Dude, you are making an absolute mess and ruckus. Huh. Hold up. Give me a moment. Blame truth?
You're always going to make mistakes. The most important part is how you handle it after. But I pray you never make a mistake as big as I did when it came to the moist meter for Morbius. I gave Morbius a shockingly low 15%. And I think it's because I just didn't understand the movie at the time. There's really a lot of themes and subtle vicissitudes with the film that a lot of laymen just might not get on the first watch, which is why today I revisited the film, and now I really understand why this has become the highest grossing movie of all time.
You know Aatrox has never seen Morbius? It's the saddest fact of all.
My third eye's truly been opened, and Dr. Michael Morbius has entered my body like the Holy Spirit.
Have you? No, I refuse to watch it. I refuse to watch Morbius because I know if I do watch it, no movie will taste quite as sweet. It's going to ruin all of cinema for me. So if I watch it now, I'll never be able to enjoy another movie again. It's like watching Spirited Away and then trying to sit your ass down and watch some slice of life movie that Studio Ghibli pumped out in 2015. You've already seen the best. They're all going to taste a little less sweet.
Shown me the light.
So I've been watching shit movies like Citizen Kane, Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, just to get them out of the way until I eventually get to Morbius, and then those will all seem like dust in the wind.
I've been morbed. I see how wrong I was with my initial grading of the film, and if I could go back and change it now, I wouldn't give it a 15%. I'd give it a 15,000%. I still lie awake at night with cold sweats remembering that 15% that I gave this film. Probably the biggest crime I've ever committed and the most embarrassing, shameful moment of my life, and absolutely my biggest regret. If I won the lottery today and then lost the ticket.
What is this?
You'll know when the new season is going to change, just based on the weather.
He's back to the trial. Are they leaving? Is it over? Is it GG?
Well, I think just not many people don't think it was.
Lud, you're the 999th most sub to person in the world? I don't believe that. Wait, who is this? Who are they taking pictures with? Oh my god! Can't go back there anymore, man. You're making a ruckus. You're making a mess. No. No. Okay. Bit of a troublemaker. Boots is big.
Yeah, stand and wait.
I gotta get my key.
Ludwig is losing his marbles. Oh, I hate that. I hate the name marbles now. I can't believe 660,000 people, including us, are just watching this.
I find it hilarious. I've been roasted. I find it hilarious.
Is there not a streamer IRL streaming in Fairfax? Feels like a missed opportunity for IRL streamings. Is XQC also watching it?
He doesn't have the mind to be modest.
Are one of them supposed to be coming out that door? Do y'all know? I'm sorry.
Okay, I got it.
Are one of them supposed to be coming out?
No, it doesn't work. I can't do it. It is not recognized as a split. Open the LSL one. I got it.
They haven't had a verdict yet.
Last month was my birthday and I got double walled sedge. Can I get a link? Happy birthday, XQCL.
Okay, we're gonna run 1 point. Is this working? Bing, bang, bing, bang.
All right. What are we watching? Nothing. I think it's over, man. I don't think they're getting a verdict today. Ignore Dono. When will Truffle.tv be available for 20 viewer Andes? It already is available for a few smaller streamers. It's available to more smaller streamers than bigger streamers, actually, at the moment. Hey, Lud, you should watch a conspiracy theory Iceberg by Wendigoon. That's my friend Bunt's favorite content is conspiracy theory Iceberg. But the problem is I also think it's turning him into a conspiracy theorist. Because you watch the conspiracy theory Iceberg video, and then there's a couple where you look into it a little deeper, and you're like, maybe, maybe actually... I think it's simultaneously how to be self-aware and defeat conspiracy theorists and also to become a conspiracy theorist. A long-time follower, haven't been a long-time follower, but I'm digging the content and really enjoy the stream. Just want to say thank you for that. Cheers, my dude. Thank you, Gel. There was a $100 donation that you missed. I don't believe that. That would be such a bad streamer thing of me. Oh, there was. One last thing. Could you check out my Pirates of the Caribbean cello? Jeremy, I really don't like when people donate for me to watch their videos. I hope you understand. Generally, it leaves a pretty bad taste in my mouth. But moreover, I just feel like it's going to lead to more people donating. And frankly, I don't want to watch it. But you gave me such a large amount of money that I feel bad. But I want anyone else to know if they happen to be seeing this and then they give me $100, there's zero universe in hell that I will watch their video. This also is copywritten. Although it is a cover, it is still copywritten. You don't have a cover license, and I certainly don't have the license to stream this to 19,000 people. And this little bar is going to turn yellow, and I'm going to get my stream taken down. So a few problems here. But you're good at the cello. Playing over a track? Where are the other violinists and celloists? We shall theme. All right, boys, let's play some video games. Dude, melatonin doesn't work for me. I think melatonin's a scam. It worked for a while, and then I get incredibly anxious when I take it, and my heart rate increases to no longer an athlete's heart rate. And I have like a cringy normal 80 to 100 heart rate, which doesn't work. That's the aspect that doesn't work, not the sleeping aspect. Quick duel for the fans. A bronzy? I'm insulted that they would match me up against someone who's bronze. Basically, you took too much. Really? I think it was minimum dosage. It was one gummy that was, I think, 5 mg. Sexual. Holy shit. Hello, Attract. Thank you for the 2,500 MX. Ramian. Feels like Taiwan. No, excuse me. Feels like Korea. University of Seoul. Okay, I think we're just in Seoul then. We were spot on. They guessed way far south. Okay, we can eliminate them in 3. Hey, man. Hey, Attract. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's just finish them off. Make it easy. What the heck? Sennheiser. Birder. Flag! Are we just in Turkey? Is that perchance the Tunisian flag? I failed to see the difference many times, but I'm just gonna go Turkey. Oh, good guess. The kitty's yelling at me. Thailand? Do cats' teeth? She keeps nibbling. She keeps nibbling and then turning into licks. It was actually Laos. They were correct. I was wrong. Heel round. I'm just gonna lock in Mexico. Hi. It was Guatemala. Teething toys. I don't believe in teething toys. I just let my cat teeth on my hand. That way, my cat will be accustomed to biting humans. And then if I bring a human over, my cat will bite the human, protecting me from any marauders. We're in Thailand. Why did I think we were in Thailand? Dude, I saw the Vietnamese last name of Wen and immediately thought Thailand. Insane. Still a W, though. You always say Thailand? You're not wrong. All right, boys. This might be one of my coolest titles I've ever done. Check out my new title. The next hour of the stream is sponsored by GameStop, boys. You can do ! GameStop in chat. I mean, it's probably the coolest sponsor I ever got. They just want me to sit my ass down and play video games on the Xbox Game Pass, which is conveniently available on the PC, which is what I'm using right now. So that's what we're going to do. You guys can also get the Game Pass yourself on GameStop's website. What's the Game Pass, Ludwig? Well, I'll show you in just a few moments when we start playing the video games. But here it is. That's it. ! GameStop, and that will send you the link to get. I bought the Game Pass, And so now I have it. And so I can now play games. All right, chat, what game should we play? What game should we play? I was thinking Peggle, but I'm open because there's a lot. We can only do PC games because I don't have my Xbox, or I don't have an Xbox, so I can only do PC games. But they have a shit ton. They have Among Us, Age of Empires, aka the Atrioc Marriage Destroyer Simulator. Ben 10 Power Trip. They have Battletoads. Boyfriend Dungeon. That's something Jay Schlatt would play on stream. Play AoE 2. I feel like if we have 1 hour, diving into AoE 2 is a bit tense. I've heard Dicey Dungeons is good. I've never played it though. Disneyland Adventures. Do you literally just go around a virtual Disneyland like it's the metaverse? That's crazy. Technology's crazy. What else? Doom. No. What if we just play FIFA and I open packs? Farming Simulator. Goat Simulator. Golf with your friends is here. Oh. Dude, I love Hades. Chat, you ever play Hades? Hades nuts in your mouth, Joe? All right, anyway, I'm thinking Peggle, though. Katamari Damacy rolling. Imagine. Stole my joke? No, I set up the joke. You just stole my punchline. Flight Simulator. And I could mimic Maverick. One Piece Pirate Warriors. Overcooked. Okay, you know what? I think let's keep it simple, stupid. We'll boot into a game of Peggle, and if we want to switch after, like, 20 minutes or something, we can. Oh, people do keep messaging me to play Turnip Boy Does Tax Evasion. But I don't think it's because the game is something that I would enjoy. I think it's because it has the word tax evasion in it. Ooh, Edvard Grieg Peer Gynt Suite. What an intro. Enter name here. Ludwig. Hi, I'm Bjorn, founder of the Peggle Institute. 10 Peggle masters are ready to teach you to get the most out of your Peggle experience. I am the boss, so I get to go first. Okay. Honestly, you seem very helpful for a boss. Ow. Shucks. Hold up. One, I want to slightly turn it down. And then two, cat's cam. All right, get me back in. Hit the orange pegs to win. You have 10 shots. Easy. Oh! I'll go in the middle of these two. Oh! Free ball. I might be the Peggle goat. Free ball again. Free ball again. For the fans. For the fans. You have 10 orange pegs to go. Clear all the orange pegs to win. Okay. That's a twofer. Fourfer? I mean, let's just get the easy one, right? Twofer. That's a freebie over here. Oh! Well, GG. Yeah! The slow-mo was hype. Is this Beethoven's Ode to Joy? I wish more games made me feel this good. Next level. Hit the bricks. Clear the orange bricks and the orange pegs to pass this level. Well, why don't I just ride the brick? Free ball? Oh. Let's ride it again. Okay, that's pretty decent. Hit the orange one. Free ball. Yeah! I've never played Peggle in my life. How old is this game and how have I never heard of it? I started hearing about it because Stans was playing it because Northern Line played it. Oh! What? 100K! 100K! Bang! That was godlike. Green pegs activate magic powers. Okay. Let's just start out hard, right? The higher you are, the farther they have to fall. Just a bit of math. Free ball. Forget about it. Uh-oh. I hit the green thing. Free. Oh. So what does my magic power do? Oh, it allows a guaranteed ricochet to go in any direction I want. Okay. I guess the best case scenario would be ricocheting here to here. No verdict today? Check the title, my man. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, the cat loves this game. Garbage shot, lol, lol, lol. No, that was a good shot, right? Hold up. I have to... get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls in 4 shots. So unlucky. That was so unlucky. Okay, no, I have 4 balls. Yeah! Can you move the can to the top right? Yeah, I can. Okay, let me focus. It's all about the trajectory. Okay. This one's a bit tricky. Now, I could just knock out this guy and get it in 3 turns, guaranteed. But where's the joy in that? Where's the art? Where's the pegging? I'm going to go for something a little loco. I'm going to go for a wall bounce. Off here, to the right, bing. Ready? Okay, you know what? That worked perfectly. $100K! Come on, don't do it to me. You're kidding! Not enough pegging. No, I'm about to go full peg apocalypse. The purple peg is worth big points. Score over 25K points on a shot to get a free ball. Score over 25K points for a free ball. So if I just shoot straight down, I'll get a free ball. As long as I just keep hitting shit. Yeah. This is a phenomenal start. Okay, hold up. I think if I hit this on the corner, it's going to bounce over here, come to here. Easy points. What did I say? Unlucky. Okay, I'm going to go in between these 2 slots. It will ricochet downwards in a cascading effect, knocking everything on the way. Okay, we got 25K points from that. That's not bad. So I have the magic shot. I misclicked! Okay, that was unlucky. Oh, the purple changes location every time. Is it better to have more balls left over or more points overall? 100K. This game's called Peggle, not Peggle. What's Peggle? The ball will head where you click. You can use the mouse key. Yeah, I knew that. You're playing Peggle. They played Peggle. Are you telling me there's a game called Peggle and a game called Peggle and they're different games? Because I swear to God, I watched Mango play this exact game. Did he play Peggle or Peggle? Pegglin's the roguelike. Peggle's the old-fashioned game that Pegglin's based off. Understood? Okay, genius. Let's go on top of it so it hopefully bounces to the right. Almost exactly what I wanted. Yeah. Uh-huh. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Nice. Pink. Should I always go for the pink? Okay, we have 2 shots to hit 2 balls. Dude, I was actually nervous there. When does it become challenging? All right, a fresh student. Are you ready for multi-ball? Wait, was that the tutorial? By multi-ball pops, my multi-ball pops an extra ball. Okay. So I'm going to shoot you. Go off, go off, go off, go off. Free ball, free ball, free ball, free ball, free ball, free ball. Free ball! There's different levels with different powers. It doesn't feel like it gets much more difficult though, right? I mean, you just point and click. It's just how it ricochets that feels good. Oh! That was swag as hell. Give me that. Give me that. Too much. I'm gas at that. Okay, never mind. Okay, I have to get rid of this ball for long-term success. Uh-oh. Are we gonna lose here? No, we're fine. We're fine. Easy W. Why are you not timing with the free ball? Well, I was a couple times. Okay, hold up. I want the 100K, so I should go here. Hit the green peg on the left side to make the multi-ball pop out on the right side. Hit the green peg on the left side to make the multi-ball pop out on the right side. Hit the green peg on the left side. Oh, I see. The direction in which it shoots out. This was a bad double, I think. Never mind. Never mind. I could stare at these balls dangle all day long. Okay, I'm gonna go for hit corner, knock down, bounce off this. It'll probably go over here, bounce here, bing bang, bounce back here, brrr, down this way. You know what? I'll take it. We're going for left side, ricochet down here. Okay, that was kind of stupid. Easy free ball. I want to get rid of this to open up some airwaves. Okay, we're going to go straight down. And then it's going to bounce off this into the free ball. Round two. Whoa! Oh, right click is fast forward. I'm going to go straight down. I regret going straight down. Oh! Do you think I can bounce on the top, have it go straight up, and then bounce back down on the top, have it go straight up, and then fall into the 100K in the center? farm free balls like this? Is there a point? What? If you don't hit any pegs, you can win your ball back by winning a coin flip. I'm lucky as fuck. Heads! Wait, the strat. Oh, the purple will stay there. $100K, 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 $100K. How? Oh, come on. Come on, dude. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Come on. My multi-ball is so cool, it gives you a super wicked extra chance to get a free ball. That rules. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to hit it on the left so it pops out of the right, and then my original ball pops out to the left. Maximizing the... Okay, never mind. I'll take one free ball, I guess. We're going to shoot on the right, let it glide down. We're going to shoot on the right, let it glide down. Okay, this is good. This is good. Yes! I'm going to hit this, ricochet down. Free ball, free ball, free ball. It's coming. It's coming. Yes! I'm going to hit this, and then it's going to bounce down into the reds. Fuck. Am I going to lose this one? No, not with that shot. What a shot. What a shot. Oh, I thought it was a free ball. Okay. Let's go into this hole. I need to hit this thing. Okay, okay. So my plan should be to hit this, ricochet into a free ball. I think I'm fucked. So the problem is, shit. I think I'm fucked. Because I have two obstacles to get to the red one. I'm thinking I go for this one. Doosh. Jut it out to the left. Like this. Bang! Give me the 100K too. Sorry, I'm sorry. They gotta stop giving me the stupid ass 10K. The fewer the orange pigs left, the more points you get. I need to wrap around. Huh? How do I wrap around? You know what? I think I open a hole. I'm going to do this. I'm going to shoot this, which is going to open up the paradox. And then shift our paradigm. And then I'm going to bounce out with a couple of dimes. Yeah. Yeah! That was a great ass ball. I think I'm going to ride these two. No. I'm going to bounce off the pink. No, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, riding off. Can you guys ricochet a bunch over there and get all of them? Shit. Okay, wait. I have a multi-ball. So I should hit the multi-ball so it juts out and hits this and hopefully this. And then my ball will bounce back to the right and hit some other stuff. Okay. It did get 2. Overall, I will call it a failure, though. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to hit this so it bounces off here. Free ball. Free ball. Come on. I need a free ball. Maybe if I shoot down left, it can bounce up. Bing, bang. Bing, bang. Bing, bang. Bing, bang. Okay, this is a free ball farm. I'm going to shoot for here, and then it'll dive down into the cup. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Now. Bounce off here into there. What was that shot? I got hella points. Hold up, my Chrome crashed. I couldn't see chat. This is just 2 straight shots and a W. Let's just do it in 1 for the swag. Damn. 100K, 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 100K. You're kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna go down the tube vortex. And now I can go into this tube vortex. Like so. No, I missed! Shit. I need to hit the green one. How do I keep doing this? That was the worst multi ever. Wait, wait. Ludwig, you're gonna lose. Focus. Focus. Wait. Wait. Free ball. Free ball. Free ball will be so clutch. Focus. 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 No. No. Okay, hold up, hold up. So my plan is to shoot this one here. Get a free ball. There was another multi! I did not notice that multi was there. Okay, what a waste of a multi. Nice. Easy points. Okay, I have to do the same over here now. I have to shoot it into the tube, but I'm going to bounce it off this into the tube. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I'm going to bounce it off this into the tube. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I'm going to shoot it into this hole. we gonna lose again? Free ball. Free ball. That was a waste. Free ball. Free ball, free ball, free ball. No! Wait, this is actually unlosable. I just have to hit this ball right here. Oh my god! Damn it! That was insane, man. The ricochet off the free ball? That was crazy. Lud, are you still working on your own bidet or whatever? I've been saving half a G for my premium. Yes, I am still working on it. Harvesting my cotton in Farming Simulator 2 while watching. Great stream. Thank you, my man. I vouch for cases. That's not a part of the Xbox Game Pass. What the heck? My magic power turns the free ball bucket into a pyramid. What? Oh, so you guaranteed get a free ball. No, you don't. The hell's the point of the pyramid? It just increases the likelihood of a free ball? But it still has a mounded dome. Wait, I'm doing terribly. Alright, we'll probably switch games after this one. I thought I'd be farming free balls. I haven't gotten one. Are you? Yes! Okay, 2 balls left. This is winnable. Only if I get a free ball here, though. Okay, I think... Hold on. Let me think. Everybody chill. I think if I go here... Bing. Bang. Boom. No. Maybe I go bing. Yeah. Oh, please, God, give me a free ball. Okay. They're sending the jury home. Cool. Nice. Okay, let me get this green guy. So you get 5 turns as pyramid. I should take advantage of my pyramid turns. How did I miss that? Free ball? No way. Actually, no way. Okay. This is winnable. 5 balls left. That was a great turn. No way! Okay, this is a good turn. This is a great turn, even. We're going to get these 2 in the middle. I think I want to go middle, left, bounce to the right. Okay. Let's hit this one. It'll ricochet down. I'll get 3. Not bad. Let's get this so we get the pyramid. Yeah, that's a gimme. Same over here. Easy. Now let's end it with a swag shot off ricochet. Never mind. Ricochet. Swag shot. Come on. I'm inches. I'll just win. I'll just win. I'll just win, man. 100K! Ended on a good note. You're kidding me. I think I got 10K every time. I think literally every single time I got 10K. All right, new game, new game. I could play Peggle all day, but I mean, we actually just spent 30 minutes playing Peggle. What's another good game, chat? Minecraft Solitaire? Microsoft Solitaire. Okay, I read it wrong. Hades. Hades is really cool, but like to get a successful run takes a while. And I think I'd be playing on a fresh wipe. Cluster Truck. Dude, Cluster... Oh. Wait, they have all 3 Hitman games. I feel like we should play the Hitman games on stream. At some point.
Done yet.
That was a throw that became super clutch. Dead Cells? Cluster Truck. Dude, you guys are going to be such monsters on Cluster Truck. I've played Cluster Truck with chat before. I had a smaller chat. I had actually 15 viewers. And everybody, even then, was mean. Is there an actual lawn mowing simulator? What is Katamari Damacy reroll? Is this just like an HD version of the game? I do love Katamari Damacy. Are you really asking that? Well, it's more rhetorical, but yeah, I was asking that. Cluster Truck. Okay, okay. I think, Dan, that cat loves sleeping next to that phone. I think... A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. H, I, J, K, L. Lawn mowing simulator. Let's try it. 18 gigabytes? What? All right, we'll do a quick game of Solitaire. The goal is to create a stack of cards from low to high in each of the 4 foundation piles. So this? No, because it needs to be diamond. I just got an achievement. I just got an Xbox achievement for that. You can only put a card on another card if it's the next card in sequence. Wait. Oh, I'm figuring it out? I'm remembering how to play? It must alternate between red and black. Since when? Ba-bump. Dang it. Oh, no. Hold up. I have to figure out where to put my chat thing now. There we go. 3. 6. 8 to 9. Queen to king. I think I'm remembering. Jack. No jack. Ace. Yes, ace. Is there a way to soft lock yourself in this game? Because I feel like I'm going to do it. King to the right? Oh. 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 Well, damn it. I wish I didn't have this stupid 8. 6. 5. Uh-huh. 6. No. Ace, yes. 2, yes. 6. I need less 6s. 3. King. Make it 3 turn. This is cheating. What's 3 turn? I like your words, but I don't understand them. I need a 9 that's red. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Which can link my 8, which can flip this queen, which can go to the king, which can flip a 10, which the 9 can go to, which flips a jack, which the 10 can go to, which flips a jack, which the 10 can go to, which means you can go here, which means you can go here. It's all unraveling, baby. 7 here. Well, now what? 4. Sure. 5. Don't love it. 3. Love it. 2. Wait, I'm out of deck? Shit. Oh, you can reshuffle. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, so I can bring the king here, the queen here, flip the 4. 4 goes here. I need a red 6. Yeah? It doesn't reshuffle. The order's the same. 4 of clubs. 4 of diamonds? No. 9? No. 7? No. 8? No. 6? Yes. No. Yes. 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 Okay, now it starts cascading. Fuck. We're so close. We're so close. Six. So how do I get this 7 out of here? I need to get this 7 out of here. Dang it. I feel like a child learning a new game. King. $10. Yes. 9. Oh. No. Oh. What? Wait. How do I? The 9. I need an 8. Five. Oh, it's GG. Is there a way to do it quick? Yeah! Oh, dude. This animation used to crash my computer. This might be a dumb question. Why is it easy? How do you even make the game hard? Triple turn? 3 card flip. Okay. Time to mow some lawns. Like some real adults. Isaac, thank you for the membership. Lud's a pachinko addict. I think pachinko would be so fun to play. I think the noise would probably get to me, though. Okay, sure. Please stop doxing. Please no dox, please. Saved. Oh no, my email leaked. Oh no. I have my lawnmower. Meowgle moves. Mogul mowers. Okay, Z to start the engine. T to increase the throttle. Drive to the grass. Oh, look at that. Oh, Oh, look at the, oh, look at the, oh, the, oh, the, my 3090's shitting the bed. Hold up, I probably just got to do this. No, it's still messed. My PC can't run Lawnmower Simulator, Sag. All right, hold up. We got time for about one more game, chat. Chat, give me a good game. What if we tried to win one Among Us game in a text lobby? Is Hollow Knight on this? I actually want to play Hollow Knight. Someone keeps saying Peg, but I can't tell if they're talking about the game or something else. There's no game called... Oh, did you just mean Peggle again? Slime Rancher? Oh, Tabs. No, that was it. Okay. Let's try to find one public game. What the heck? There's no games? Of all the games of the Game Pass, he plays Among Us. I think it's making me log in. Okay, what is Tabs? What is Tabs, man? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T... Tabs. Ooh, Slime Rancher. Tabs. Tabs. Is it here? Tabs. Oh, totally accurate battle simulator. Doesn't NL play this a lot? I kind of would be down to play Hollow Knight sometime. I'm not putting it on my promise list because then Tim will taunt me for like the next 3 months about how at one time I said I kind of want to play Hollow Knight. And how that me saying that is like a promise on all that's good and glory. All right, Tabs. Totally accurate battle simulator. Wait, isn't this thing Atrioc does and he gets like 100 dwarves to fight 100 dinosaurs or something? No. Yes, you can access my info. All right, let's do it. Isn't Tabs going to crash his computer? Me? No, this computer? No way. All right, Sandbox. Medieval 2. Defeat blue team. Defeat red team. Campaign better. The challenge. Ice archers and fiends. Defeat the blue team. Well, I'll just use an evil Deathbringer. That's 2,000 out of my 4,000 points? I want some, like, real fodder up front. So let's get the tribal men. I kind of like a balance between good and evil. So let's, in conjunction, get a righteous paladin. And then cap it off. I don't want to put a farmer in harm's way with a spear thrower. All right, fight. Okay, so I have my evil guy who's putting in work right now. Look at my evil guy go! Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Finish up. Finish the job. Finish the job. Oh! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah, that guy crushed. I mean, I think I found out the strategy to win is you just get one Deathbringer. I'll get 2 balloon archers, because the fuck are they going to do about that? Call it a day. Look at my guy go. My guy crushes here. You solo this. Come on. Come on. Finish the job. It's a great start. It's a phenomenal start. He's actually morbid on him. What the fuck happened to you? Okay, reset. Let's throw out about 7 protectors because we have very narrow files. So if we have 7 protectors and then someone really strong behind them with some range, I think we're in a good situation. So let's go with a catapult woodwork. Like an archer, but better. A Valkyrie. Yeah, that's perfect. And then I'll have an ice archer on each side just for some posterity. Yeah, this is great. Because now they're going to go down with the shields and clog the entryway. It worked better on the left than the right side, I'll admit. The right side was a bit of a shit show. But the left side's working perfectly. The Valkyries are doing their thing. Good job. Good sweep. Good sweep. One left. Turn around. Wait, was that not the last person? What? What? Did this knight just solo 2 Valkyries And my... Okay, 1v1. 1v1. Look alive. Look alive, baby. We win this. We win this. Come on. Come on. Fuck him up! Yeah! No. You're alive! You're alive! How did you just get up? How? Don't kick a man while he's down. Aw. How the fuck did we just get soloed? Let's do it again. The only thing I'm going to change... I'm going to get 2 squires on the right. Go. Well, that's what's happening. They keep going to the left off rip. I can fight. I can fight. Fuck him up! Let me take over the Valkyrie. What? What? Okay, the left side is doing well. The right side is our problem. Sacred elephant? Who's gonna win? One sacred elephant? Or all these guys? My elephant about to go nuts. Wait, they're fighting each other. They're fighting each other. The elephant is making them suffer with inner turmoil because they don't believe in abuse of animals. Keep it up, baby! Finish the job, elephant. I'm gonna take over. Wait, I just want to get the elephant every time then. Oh, I don't have enough money? Sag? Oh. Okay, what about 1 cannon? 1 harpooner? 5 flintlock Freddies? Call it a day. Did you just shoot? You shot your own teammate. There you go. Good shot. Good shot, cannon boy. Come on. Hit him again. This is winnable. God, you literally killed... Okay. I feel like we still win this. Headshot. Last one. GG. Easy. What is this game? It's like balloons. But instead of balloons, I have a fucking mammoth. Come on, baby! Holy shit! Nice. Did she die? Get up, girl. That was easy as shit. Just 2,000? 2 ships. What? Okay, maybe ships were a bad play. Get the kitten a folded towel or blanket. My brother in Christ, the kitten could be on the couch. She bites at me until I lift her up here. I have a whole ass couch. Did I win that? One catapult. 4 squires. I'm taking control of the catapult. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's get the big guy. That's huge. 5, 4. I'm just gonna drive him over. Wait, I shouldn't have tried to drive him over. Wait, this was a mistake. Three, 2. Can you piss off? All right, I'm gonna let the NPC take care of it. This is embarrassing. Okay. All right. Not worried about it. $2,500. Hold up. That means I can get 1 jouster. And also, I can get Zeus. And a ninja. Okay, the ninja, I feel like it was the weak point there. How did you just fall down? These nights are never ending. All right, forget Zeus, forget the ninja. Let's go with the Monkey King and 2 monks. Oh my god, look at the Monkey King go. Oh my god, look at the Monkey King go. Oh my god. Jeez. There's 3 of them. Kagebushi no Jutsu. The Monkey King is he's one of the best. The Monkey King's badass. All right, one more. Literally Wukong. Yeah. Okay, we have 3 people who are launching something. We have 1,800. Can I just get the Monkey King? No, I don't think I have enough money. How about 2 Deadeyes? Well, okay. I didn't expect that. All right, that was stupid. That was stupid. Get Da Vinci. Da Vinci. Jarl. Who's Jarl? I'll get Jarl. Come on, Jarl. Jesus! Do your thing, Jarl. Fuck him up, Jarl. There's no way Jarl's gonna win this. Oh, one mammoth? Wait, but a mammoth is 22. Okay. And I have to beat a mammoth. How about the king? David versus Goliath. You got it, buddy. You got it. Fuck him up. Easy W. All right, what is the most expensive? I think the most expensive is the Da Vinci tank, but I can't afford it. So let's go with the Void Monarch and one Harvester. All right, let's see how good the Void Monarch is. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, he's goated. I'll take that. Give me enough 2K. We've done this one. All right, chat. I got distracted. We went way over. That was fun, though. Thank you to GameStop for letting me do that and play fun video games. You guys can get an !1 GameStop to get the Game Pass, and it has a shit ton of games. As you guys probably know, because you have linked me 800 times to play games with you guys while I've been playing. There's like 400 games on PC. It's like $15 a month. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate gives you Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, and like cheaper games. All right, thank you, GameStop. That was fun. Hopefully we can do more GameStop games. Okay, I'm closing it down because I can't handle you sending me that many notifications. Stop trying to be my friend, you parasocial Peters. Quit it. Okay, all right. How are you still inviting me? I closed it out. How? 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 I figured it out. 5-head. What's Saikuno up to? Is he live? He's not live yet. Okay. I think at some point today, I might do some TFT with Saikuno boys. I have to DM him to figure it out. Maybe a Mango Ludwig Friday tonight.